Alright. We are heading to starting locations once again. Oof. Frames are a bit chuggy today, but hello. Welcome. So, today we have the Geb Banquet, which, by the way, the RP had a big change to all the corporation names, so they have now been renamed. But there's, of course, going to be a grace period of remembering them all for everybody, so there's going to be slip-ups. But Nirvana is now Avalon. And Wodo is now Geb, so we are going to be going to a Geb banquet later today. But, for the moment, Sloan is still missing his arm, but the replacement is supposed to be delivered today. So that should be one of the first things that we're able to do today is get the new arm. So that's a bit exciting. And hopefully we don't have Yep. Going to get some grub. But we got a bit to do today. Yeah, quite a bit. And hopefully nothing goes wrong at this banquet. But hopefully, after we get the new arm on, we can continue working on that fake security footage and various other projects as well. As far as I'm aware, we are not expecting a visit from the Sovereign today. Ooh. Yeah. Hopefully everything goes well today. But aside from that, not much has happened between this session and the last. Sloan was not able to head down to the lower tiers of the city. Still waiting on the arm and all that, so... But yeah, we gotta follow up on quite a few projects today. Made some connections with Quixote, or Shometsu as they are now named. Got that ongoing personal project with Talaris, which is now Masaru. And yep. I think Ayla might be coming up today for another certification. Hopefully it'll be less rough this time. But now we also have a bit of reason to talk to Richard as well. Because Genevieve has taken an interest in Richard, as he is apparently a previous Mars head of research and development that went into hiding after he essentially ousted the whole project he was working on to Atlantis, who is now Trident, who publicized the whole thing and made a big media problem for Mars, which is now Valkyrie. So, Richard is hiding in plain sight as a random person down in the row. Oh, and there we have it. Official start, and back to having one arm. Another lovely day. Let's see what we can get up to. I'll finally have the blasted arm again. Another beautiful day in the upper city. Good morning, Miss Harper.
Morning. Today's the big day, it seems. It's
Aye.
been planned for, months now, it seems.
It would seem. Have you heard any word from Dr. Zax or Dr. Mason?
I have not. Not sure if we'll be in today.
I see. Well, I suppose
Which
it will
I
just be the
suppose
two of
the
us.
main event was... Yeah.
Indeed, I believe it was a representative and a +1. But I do believe that a shipment I've been expecting should have arrived today. I'll head into the clinic and see if it's here. New arm time, hopefully.
So what exactly did we order?
My new arm.
Oh, wonderful.
I had commissioned Shimetsu to be producing it, and hopefully it will arrive exactly as I intended.
Oh, wonderful. About time to get your arm back, right?
Aye.
DM here.
Hello, Sloan would like to check if the delivery for his new arm is here.
I'd like to check. Okay. Is it being shipped?
Yeah, Builder had said that it should be delivered to Avalon somewhere.
Let's see. Give me a second. Yes, I believe it is here.
Excellent. Does it say, perhaps, is there a spot in the lab that it should be? Or is it just like, anywhere?
I'm not sure if there's any specifics. This Bill just went AFK. Is gone eating, so,
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just going by what I was told earlier.
Alrighty.
I believe it was
a massive box.
I would assume it would be dropped off somewhere in the lab. Yeah.
Very well, thank you.
Okay, yep.
Aye. I believe this might be it.
Ah, wonderful. Do you know how to self-insert the thing?
Aye. If it meets the previous schematics, then it should be pretty easy to attach, but would you mind opening the lid for me?
Oh, good. Very well. Click, click. Yeah. Oh, fancy.
Indeed. She's a beaut. Click.
Working good.
It's good to be back. We don't happen to have any,
I was able to ditch the crutch.
Indeed. We wouldn't happen to have any, spare appliances that we were throwing out, would we?
Appliances.
Ah, never mind. In any event, I'm sure that, you'd find it wise as well that I'd like to check for anything that should not be in this.
arm, you mean? So that nothing was
Aye.
done to it.
Plus a full test of its abilities is in order.
True.
Yes.
It's better safe than sorry.
So, Sloan would like to test if there's anything in the arm that shouldn't be there in production, both on the software and hardware side, and would like to do a test of decking with it.
Okay, so 2 different tests.
Yes.
Okay, the first one, everything seems to be in order. Doesn't seem to be anything out of shape with the arm.
Perfect.
And then as for decking test, let's see here. It performs very well as a decking tool.
Perfect. Well, everything seems to be in order, and I'm not seeing anything out of place. They've done an excellent job.
Ah, wonderful. They are known for their craftsmanship.
Indeed. But it is nice to know that there is no suspicious goings-on.
Agreed. I'd thought to see if they could probably silence or lessen the sound of my pistol when it goes off. I don't know if that's possible.
I'm sure that there is one way or another.
Sometimes.
It's good to have you back. Now, as far as
I
ongoing
don't
projects,
think we have too much really.
indeed,
I was about to ask.
has the additional steps been taken in the synth project for the moving of the heatsink?
Yes, that has been completed.
Perfect. Additionally, has the
Though
finances
not
been
really help at all.
aye. Have the finances
Yes,
been
that's all
charted out?
been- Yeah, calculated, seats, all that stuff.
Excellent.
It's all in the books.
Now, of course, should the need arise, we can always make some alterations, should funds be needed elsewhere.
Of course.
But other than that fact, I believe our other projects are dependent on some of the other doctors, and also the other corporations.
Yeah, we've more or less done our part. At least as much as we can do for now.
Aye. But I do have one more matter to attend to in my office.
Ah, very well. I'll leave you to it then.
Now that I have both arms at my disposal, I can get back to work properly. So I will return in but a moment.
Indeed. Very well.
Alrighty, we finally got the arm back. Woo! And now we can resume working on the footage. I also do imagine, though I don't have the ability to show it on the model at the moment, that there would still be some residual burn marks and scars from all the nasty explosion that happened. But, all in all, we're nearly back to 100%. And now I have to bug the DMs one more time. Yeah, we can follow up with Saniti, which is now called Traverse. The Cyber Wraith project, which the kindly old granny at Shometsu also had an interest in staying updated with, so we'll be sharing some of that progress with her. That checks off the arm. We're looking good. I'm back arm.
Hello?
Hello, hello. Sorry to bug you again, but
That's okay.
Sloan
Don't worry about it.
is going to be continuing the work on the fake securities footage that he's been working on.
Okay. I just need to report that.
Come again?
So you just wanted to report that to me, or is there something you need me to check?
I believe Builder's been doing a check. Last it was at 75% completion.
Okay. Let's see. With the 13, I'd say you're at 75. I'd say you made some progress. It's not quite done yet. Let's see. From 75 with the 13, I'd say let's make it about like 83, 84%.
Alrighty, thank you.
All right.
Nearly there. Just a few more touch-ups. I hope that tracking issue doesn't continue. Oh. I'm also testing out the gun on the hip today, so I hope I don't accidentally grab that at some point. Good morning, Miss Inessa.
Good morning to you as well, Mr. Sloan. I just came by to have a small discussion with you before the gala. Get a little bit of business out of the way ahead of time.
Certainly. Please, step inside.
Thank you.
Now, I suppose to my office. Or, if it's a shorter matter, we could simply step into the offices.
Might as well then.
So, what was it that you had in mind?
Well, it was specifically about the cancelled project and the pills developed for it.
Aye.
I don't wish to revive the project per se, but I was curious if you still had those pills left over, and potentially would like to purchase them off of you, to at least recoup some of your losses.
I see. Well, I'm sure that you can imagine that the more potent kind that we had tried are completely eviscerated, but I believe we still have only a handful of the very dull kind.
I would be interested in purchasing them and trying other various methods with them. Seeing if I could potentially replicate the explosion, or who knows, personally finally get something usable.
I see. Well, certainly, we can do that.
Wonderful. By all means, send an invoice our way and I will have it fulfilled, and we can get the shipment underway and everything will be hunky-dory.
Aye, certainly. As soon as the payment is fulfilled, it should be to you within one business day.
Wonderful. I'm just trying to figure out ways I can turn some of these losses into, I don't know, some sort of profit, some sort of gain.
Certainly. It is a noble pursuit, but I would warn not to, keep beating a dead horse.
Indeed, and I understand that fully.
Aye.
I am just perhaps being a bit stubborn on it. Wanting to show something to the higher-ups that can be deemed noteworthy and well enough.
Indeed, I can certainly imagine.
But that's all, really. Just to requisition the leftover pills and see if I can do something with them.
I see. Well, if that is all, then right this way.
Of course.
Come again?
Will you be at the gala today?
Aye. Dr. Harper and I will.
Wonderful. Wonderful. I look forward to seeing you both there.
Aye. Out of curiosity, who would your +1 be?
Well, at first I had thought to maybe bring Frank, my skeleton, but I doubt that would go over well, so I decided against anyone +1.
I see. Well, it has been a pleasure talking, and I'll see you at the gala. Or banquet.
Likewise. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day.
Aye, you as well. Music is slightly a bit too loud. Also, new menu. Fancy schmancy.
Ah, all squared away.
Indeed. I just also had a brief meeting with Miss Anessa. She wished to have the remnants of the project that we had cancelled sent over to them.
Oh, the pills and stuff.
Aye,
We got no use for them.
indeed. She's trying to
Save us,
make something
doping
out of it.
bill. Well, I mean, it blew us up, so...
Aye,
who's to say the same won't happen again?
indeed.
But that's the risk they're willing to take. Getting blown up once is enough for me.
Aye. Next up on the docket, we would have a meeting with Dr. Valentine. I wish to follow up on the Cyber Wraith research.
They were just here and left.
I see. Well,
They
I have to
grabbed
catch
some
them.
prescription meds from the machine down there to help them with their head after the recent surgery they had.
Aye. Are they still down there?
At least catch him. He's probably starting to walk by now, but I don't think he likes the shuttles, so you can probably see him from down there. At least I've never seen him use them. He likes to either walk or something, I don't know. That's why he's always had such a slow travel time. Seems we missed them.
Aye,
Though they're probably just now getting back to Saniti,
indeed.
unless they went elsewhere to do business. It's hard to say.
Would you care to join me for that meeting, or do you have business here?
Well, I got nothing going on. Not till the party, anyway.
Very well. To Traverse.
Yes, sure.
Don't mind
Yeah,
me
okay,
for a
that's
moment.
a little weird whenever you're looking for.
Indeed. Going to grab an imaginary drink from the tram.
I think I'll do the same.
My apologies, I'm quite famished. Ooh. Remember to stay hydrated. Give me.
Ah, that's better.
Here we go. Hi.
Oh, it's the goblin.
Are you hearing a voice?
That ghost here in the channel.
I do hear that.
Must have been the wind.
Suppose so.
Ah,
Ah, is Dr. Valentine guarding the gate?
perhaps.
Like I said, not yet. Yeah. Agent Sloan,
But,
Dr. Harper?
Good morning.
Oh, hey, how you guys doing? How you doing, Sloan?
Hello.
Indeed.
Anyways. I was just curious, you guys ever have any, like, any decommissioned, like, loader bots or anything like that? Like, you know, the big heavy lift frames?
I mean, I'm sure we probably have warehouses full of them. Why?
I mean, I might be interested in buying one or two of them, if you have any that are for sale.
I'm sure, yeah. We have, probably dozens of them sitting in warehouses around the city, so I can look into it
Okay.
for you, and we can set you up a deal.
Yeah, please do. I'm working with about a budget of about 1 million credits, so anything around in there would be nice to get a hold of.
I'll see what we have.
Alrighty, thank you very much. That's all I had.
Mr. Fritz,
Have a good one.
I
Yeah, we
would
will.
like to speak with you at some point today, if that would be alright.
You gonna get me arrested again, or are we just gonna fucking?
I will not.
What's up?
I would like to,
Yeah.
amend things that had happened.
Amend things. That's all right. Yeah, sure. When you want to meet? Because I'm going to that party, and I really don't want to miss it.
Indeed, I do not as well. Perhaps as soon as we're done here.
All right. I'll hang around out here and wait. Suppose I could
Very
buy
well.
drinks or
I'll
something
try
real
not to
quick.
keep you waiting.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Dr. Harper, looking much better today.
Ah,
Hi,
thank you.
Dr. Valentine.
I'm
I would
feeling
like a follow-up
Good,
on our
thank you.
project if you have some time.
Of course. Come on in. I can show you what's going on. You'll follow me. We can go right to the lab. I can show you what we're working on.
Excellent.
Excuse. Apologize. I'm shaking off the sleep still.
Aye. It has been a rough week.
That it has.
So, what has the progress been as of so far?
Come along over here and I can show you what we have. Just. Excuse me. Okay. I will, skip the details, specifically, but I believe we're making good progress. Simulations that we've been running are, fairly favorable. Lots of progress in the firewall. I've, laid to the wayside the, parts of it that I felt were a little, unnecessary at this point. According
I see.
to, advice and just a gut feeling on, where we're going. But the firewall is definitely, becoming more solid, I feel. lot less
Excellent.
holes in it, patching that up pretty well. I would say I'm pretty happy with the results.
Aye, I do trust your skill set. But like I said, the computers at Nirvana are open as well.
Appreciate it.
We are certainly able to
believe we're
provide more support.
I appreciate it. I believe we're still connected via the server link that we set up when we made the deal. So
Indeed.
I do believe Nirvana is still being holding up their end of the bargain.
Aye.
Your end of the bargain.
Should you need extra personnel or technology, we can certainly provide. But I would like more updated reports more frequently.
I'll see what we can do. We'll keep you updated. How frequently would you like?
Perhaps once a week.
That can be arranged.
Certainly. Though, I believe that would be all.
Of course. I will keep you then. I'll show you two out. But we seem to have nobody on staff currently. I'm not sure what the
Aye. Seems to be the case in several places.
Oh, come along with me. I'll show you.
Guess
Oh.
everyone's in the partying mood.
Indeed. Though, now that I remember it, how has Mr. Tillman been as of late?
He's been alright. I haven't seen him very often. I suppose he's busy. Haven't had the chance to ask him. I think he was here last week. I'll have to find him sometime.
Indeed. Progress will be swifter if we have them on hand.
Yeah, I believe so. And I agree with that.
Indeed.
What do you make of this gala, Agent Sloan?
Well, it should certainly be interesting. We'll see what they have planned.
I completely forgot it was happening.
Aye. It has been a long time coming. Thank you for your
Have
time.
a good day, I suppose I'll see you later then.
Indeed. Have a good day.
Very well.
Now, Mr. Fritz. Now, thank you for your time and willingness to wait.
Yeah. No problem.
I apologize for the terseness that was required for the situation, but I'm sure you can imagine that I had my hands tied with things that were happening.
You might have had your hands tied, but I can't help but put two and two together and realize that this sure would have been real fucking convenient if Coyote had killed the man you owed 300 million credits to, huh?
That is not quite right. The job still needs to be done.
I know it might not be quite right, but I'm aware that the job still needs to be done, and I still had every plans of doing it. But I just can't help put those two facts together. You know what I mean? You could have
Aye.
told him he just left. You could have opened up a back fucking window. I'll jump, you know that. There's a whole shitload of... You could have just at least give me the heads up. Hey, the fucking Coyote's here. Any idea why that is? No. What'd you do? You fucking escorted me out the front door like I was some kind of fucking shoplifter at a Gebmart.
Aye, I do realize in hindsight that I have
Now,
acted a
I thought we
bit
were fucking
rashly,
better than that, Sloan.
but I'm sure that you understand with the charges against you, if they were true, that I could not simply let you leave.
Yeah, well, they weren't. Well, mostly.
And what
Sort
does that mean?
A little bit. It means that they had some things right, but they had a bunch of other stuff wrong, too. After all, I'm still here, ain't I?
I see.
Hell, I'm even going to the gala. They wouldn't exactly let a convicted terrorist go to the fucking Atlantis gala now, would they? Fucking Geb
Aye.
gala, whoever the fuck's throwing it, I don't know.
Geb, I believe, for the banquet.
So is that how you plan to make things better? An apology? Is that it?
No. I would like our deal to continue. Information to continue traveling. Additionally, the
We'll see
payment
about that.
will still be rendered when the job is complete.
When the job's done, I understand.
But I want to make it clear that I am
Give me a
not
little while
one
to think it
to
over.
make the deal overly sweet. I'm a man of my word and I will deliver what
understand
I
that.
have promised.
I understand that.
Now, in the future, I will not be so rash to act. My apologies that things were so
I
terse.
appreciate that. Yeah, well. You're just lucky I came out of it alive. Otherwise, I'd have hunted the shit out of you, dude.
Ah, I imagine. You have quite the spirit.
Ain't that easy to kill me. Damn right. Ain't that easy to kill me. It's just... Sloan, I got one rule. That's it. Just one. There's only one rule I got. Don't ever try to fuck me. You understand? That's
Aye.
the only rule. It's the only rule I got. And you broke it that day.
I see. Now, I realize that words will only go
Give me a
so
while to think
far.
about it. Let me enjoy the party. Let's all enjoy the party tonight. Let's not think on this too much, alright? Let's try to move past this. Let's try to fucking, start fresh, as they say.
Aye,
I'm
I
in a good
agree.
mood. I'd rather not ruin it.
Aye, I do wish you a good
All right.
time at the gala. And actions do speak louder than words.
They sure do. They sure do.
But with all that said,
Whoa, shit. What
Thank
the
you for your
fuck's in
time.
this drink? Holy shit. Yeah. No problem.
and have a good day.
There's plenty more where that came from tonight.
You too.
Aye.
Oh, I sure as hell hope so.
Hopefully they bring out the best stuff.
Yeah, it'll be fun. You have to save a dance for me, Dr. Harper. Well, I gotta plug in my sunglasses. Wherever the fucking hole is. There it is. Okay. Alright, well. I'll see you around. I'll let you get to it. I won't hold you.
Indeed.
Very well. I imagine the party will be sometime soon, so see you soon.
Pretty soon, yeah, they said about 45 minutes ago.
Huh.
Indeed.
I plan to be a little bit late. Never show up on
Ah,
time.
fashionably late, I say, right?
Absolutely. Might go grab some candy.
Gotta know how to make an entrance.
Indeed.
Oh, trust me. I always know how to make an explosive entrance.
Oh my.
And an exit as well.
Well, that's awkward.
Indeed.
Extra train ticket for us, I guess.
Indeed. But to other business.
I hadn't really heard how they're going to really announce the start of this thing. I don't know if someone's coming as an envoy or if we're just supposed to go there.
I would certainly hope for the former.
Especially
But
for a party that's been planned this long.
how goes the project on the Geb crates? The
You mean
knockout
the,
gas on the crates.
Yeah, knockout gas stuff. Pretty good. I've heard great things from the R&D team. It is fairly simple. Just more or less glorified tear gas grenade into a pressure trigger that could be easily remotely detonated if need be.
Indeed.
I imagine it'll be ready soon.
I would like that
Might even
done
have a
by the
breakthrough
end of the
today.
week.
At least. Indeed.
If
we
not
can't get
sooner.
the prototype today, then by the end of the week, it should be good to go.
Indeed. It is a very easy project.
Indeed. I suppose I should get ready for the party.
Aye, certainly.
Don't know
If you
what
have
it
any
is.
preparations, you should do them now.
Indeed. I'll return shortly.
Very well. Well, I suppose we don't have as much to do as I had thought. A lot of things require the other doctors or a bit of wait time. Suppose we could update Shometsu about the Cyber Wraith project, but there's not much there to say. We'll have to see how things play out. Though Fritz was remarkably tolerant for the things that happen. But even with that meeting had, Sloan is still considering sending a runner after him. He's becoming quite the powerful individual on the lower tiers of the city, and he knows that he doesn't have the highest loyalty to corporate assets. Suppose while I have a moment, I'm going to quickly grab another drink. Ooh. Where's my mouse? There it is. It's important to stay hydrated. And this time I'll mute myself so that you won't have the ASMR. There we have it. Seems like today might be a slow day, at least until the banquet fully kicks off. Ooh. Fancy schmancy. Ah, welcome back.
And I'm back.
Well, you certainly look well.
Ah, thank you. Best as I can, I guess.
Aye. Though perhaps it seems that it might be a bit of a wait until things kick off. I suppose, should it come down to it, we could head over and check if things have kicked off yet. But we could...
I guess get a drink at Atlantis. They do have a bar outside.
Aye.
Maybe there's people there hanging around already.
Perhaps that would be a good idea.
Yeah. Beat staying around doing nothing, I suppose.
Indeed. Perhaps not.
Indeed, it is quite empty. It should be any time.
Aye. Excuse me. Something light.
It's different being the first ones here for once.
Aye. It's an interesting feeling.
Indeed. I'm sure it won't be long.
Aye. Though now that I think about it, perhaps the, I could put in a call for...
The event has already started. You can both tell by the lights coming from the building to your, right, or left.
Never mind.
Oh. Seems we're actually late. Huh.
So it would seem.
She's headed in.
Good morning, Mr. Craver.
Welcome. I need you to leave any weapons and ornaments on the table here, and I'll be taking your IDs as you step forward.
I see. Very well.
We'll be scanning you just in case anything that you cannot hand over I find on your person.
Ooh.
Checks out. Scanners pick up anything else hidden on you?
Nope.
Understood. Enjoy the event.
Thank you.
Same as for you. ID. Scanners pick up anything else on you that you do not hand over?
Just the arm.
Enjoy the event.
Indeed, though I must say that you have done an A-plus job on the manufacturing.
Ever evolving as it is.
Indeed.
Maybe we were first. It does seem quiet, unless everyone's in the back.
Perhaps.
Quite the fanciful decorations.
Indeed, they always are.
this. You're looking really formal and stuff.
Oh, wow.
You know, despite the bandages and things.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
I hope
Thank
your
you.
recovery is going well, and I see good old Sloan is back. Hell yeah.
Hi. It is good to see you as well.
I'm great to see Avalon back at full strength.
Indeed.
So what do I do to get a drink around
I
here?
know, I'm the one who sent the message.
That is a
one of the
big slab of
waiters.
meat.
Or you can just grab them too, but we have waiters that can figure out that stuff. Yeah, all the drinks and food and stuff is free, so you know, grab stuff. Although I think some of the food is display food, so if you want something, you go up to a waiter and ask. So
I see.
get you something. I think that's how it works. I'm actually too sure.
Hello
we have
again.
Good old Cannon in the back figuring out that stuff, which is great. I don't have to actually do anything.
Anything like that?
I love that
Wonderful.
stuff. I
It's
assume
nice when
Avalon
things
didn't
are
want to
automated.
have any performances or like anything like that. They don't. You guys don't really do that. Kind
Sadly
of
not.
stuff, so.
Unless you would like a learner's course on how to save a life.
I think I'm good. I think I'll save that for somebody else.
Yeah, you
I've
know,
watched
it's
the
honestly
movie.
Indeed.
I'll be okay.
the least weird thing here. You know, considering
You should try the Jello shots. They're great.
Took some time to
Jello
get a
shot.
bit more
Hmm.
than the usual one.
I've never had one.
That sounds quite nice.
When it comes to scotch, yeah,
oh,
Hmm.
this looks fantastic. Thank you. Things are looking up now.
Attention Upper City, this is Channel 6 News. The gala has now opened for everyone to attend, so please, whenever you would like to attend, head on over to Atlantis.
That seems a bit
I
late.
guess we were a little
I
early.
should take note of who doesn't attend so I can kick their ass.
Hi.
Again, we try to
I'd like to see that.
balance the cube as much as we could. The things that Chef Ken in the back. Hopefully you do enjoy.
Understandable.
Oh, thank you very much.
Greetings,
I think they have everyone
greetings,
here.
lovely
Oh,
dear.
except for good old
Can I interest you in a
Traverse.
drink?
Traverse and
Do you need by chance?
we have one Valkyrie.
Hello there.
Greetings.
Who might you be?
You, Cyrus Augustine, Head of Development and Research.
Ah,
within
I've heard much
Platform.
about you. Welby Sloan, acting head of security Nirvana.
Welby Sloan,
Oh, Avalon.
good to meet you. Avalon. The name changes are a little bit, jarring, but honestly, it's a big improvement.
Indeed. I would like to speak with you in the future.
Let's make it after this meeting.
Indeed.
I have a quick meeting after this, and after I get that over and done with, I'd love to have a discussion with more corporations. It seems like some improvements can be made across.
Aye, certainly. I would agree.
I don't know what you mean. Everything's totally fine. Everything's deady.
There's always room for improvement, Mr. Skylark.
No matter how
Sure
good
it is,
things get, there's always room for improvement.
Aye. Hello again, Mr. Cross.
Hello. It's good to see you again.
Hi.
Ah,
How have you been
coffee is
faring?
nice.
Yeah, well, better now that I have my coffee. Just saying, but you know.
Hi.
Mhm.
I hope I didn't mess up the camera too much when I grabbed it.
Probably should get that figured out. That addiction. Maybe we can set up an
I mean,
appointment.
it's
Perhaps.
Avalon
not
might
an
be able to
addiction.
help
Don't you
with
touch
that.
my. it's
Indeed,
not an
we do
addiction.
have methods.
Give me back my coffee cube now.
You don't need that then. You don't need that.
No, I will not let you take my coffee cube. I got this fair and square. Chef Cannon made it for me
Greetings, sir.
personally.
Hello
May I
there.
interest you in a Jello shot?
Not at the moment.
I was told
Thank
this
you.
one was made.
Thank you.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you.
It really
Didn't
is
realize.
sad, isn't it?
We have more than enough food at this banquet. After all, it is a Geb banquet.
Indeed.
Show off the best of the
Understood.
best.
Yeah,
It's true.
I would expect nothing less from Geb. Just, I don't appreciate people taking stuff
Yeah,
food out of my
expectations better be
hands.
fucking high.
Well,
And we deliver.
hope you all enjoy.
Thank you.
And who might you be? I don't believe we've met.
We haven't formally met, no. Everyone just calls me Grim.
see. Do I see you work for Valkyrie?
Yes, sir.
Where's your
Alright.
boss at? They +1 somebody, but then didn't show up.
He has some complications back at HQ. Car down, his stuff crashed.
Wait,
he's
wait,
not
wait.
getting back up.
What is
I see.
What is what?
Meet up with that.
Oh, the meat?
It's like the best meat.
The good best.
Hello, Rin. Oh, really?
Hello.
You look familiar.
Hello. What is that?
Genetically engineered beef.
Genetically.
I
I
feel
would
like people
love
are
to see
making
the
up a-
cow that came from.
Is that something Headcanon said? Or is this stuff people are making up? Because I feel like this is one of those situations. Gods. Okay.
Oh, I see. It's one of
I
those.
mean, if you actually probably want to
seems
know,
like speculation,
Headcanon in there
perhaps.
is the person that's doing all the meals and stuff. So.
Either way, it's an impressive slice of meat.
Yeah,
Alright.
nice big old slab, nice spread.
Fresh dumplings off the skillet for you all.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, it's just getting
Like I
better and
said,
better.
the service here is just fantastic.
Oh. Excellent. Exquisite taste.
What is it?
It's
Not too bad, not too bad. Having a good
it's
time.
hard to describe. It's sweet yet tart.
Drinks,
Quite good.
free flowing.
Ah,
Get my, managed to
Hello,
snag an
how you
invite.
doing? Good so far?
remind.
He's not even here.
The only thing that comes to mind when you say
CEO, he said he
that
had a
is
headache,
coffee,
real
but that
bad
might
headache.
just be because of other reasons.
That's a
Yeah,
shame. I hope he
possibly.
gets better. I hope he does feel better.
Yeah, same.
My worst, this isn't good.
Should have been the actual opportune place for me to actually went out at the best side.
Small
But,
runner.
okay, we're here to assist. Is there anything of assistance?
He's a very nice man. Very well dressed. Very well dressed.
Who are you referring to?
Anything, please.
Elias, I believe.
Ah, yes, Elias.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to talk to him at some point, actually.
I don't know if he'll be here tonight. He's not feeling too well.
Hello there. Good man.
Hello there.
Enjoying everything so far?
Hi. Thank you.
Yeah. Is there anything, food or drinks that I may assist you with?
Not at the moment. Thank you.
Yeah, oh, good then. If anything, please let us know.
Certainly.
Feels better. It's not. Stallion? Is that the guy with the horse head? What?
That's what we always serve here over at Trident. Best entertainment and the best service.
Yeah, when did the entertainment begin?
Soon, I hope.
I think we got.
I don't know.
You should
Is
know
there a
you're
lot
the
of
head of this
acts
event.
lined up?
Well, I'm not the entertainment part. I'm the food part. Besides, I think Dolores might have wanted to do, or sorry, Matsui wanted to do something. I think we had
Sorry, we want to do something.
we had him doing a comedian act, a stand-up act, I believe.
Yes.
I think there's some other various things.
We have a few. It'll be fun.
Hello. These just arrived.
Which one are
If you need any assistance, please let us know. Any
Please.
refills, please let. What?
Thank you.
One of us has refilling drinks if you need.
Well, it is a pleasure to see you again, Mr. Ludovic. How have you been faring?
Absolutely, it's good to see you. It's been one crazy day after another.
Hi.
You've heard of the attacks that went in front of Trident and Famitsu.
Indeed, I have.
I was able to luckily escape out of that. And a few days after that, and well, able to prep for this event.
Thank you.
I see.
Geb's providing the good food, we are able to keep the lineup and decorations well, and the stage is ready for any performers that are needed.
Yeah,
Indeed.
It's gonna be so much fun.
A good place to talk as well between corporations, without the
I actually don't think we... Oh no, we had the one meeting with Shimetsu where that was everyone together, but there's also another place where everyone's here. I think everyone's here. Traverse is here now. Yeah, I think we got everyone. So...
Every
Sounds like the head of
corporation.
Mars ain't gonna be here. Or Valkyrie.
Aye.
Shame.
Also, Shimetsu doesn't seem to be very social. I guess I know they're doing security, but...
Well, Shimetsu's in front doing security, trust me. They're doing their work.
I know, oh, they're definitely doing their work, but you know, it'd be nice if they had like
I've been
a
having
PR or
updates by them
something.
every 5 minutes. They're very professional.
Oh, any
about the security.
complications? Anything spooky, scary?
No. Just, a few updates.
I just think it would be political suicide to try and do anything, but you know.
Indeed.
Just in case.
You wanna believe? I've had multiple people from corporations and slummers try to do a lot of fancy, schmancy stuff around the gala. We have cameras all around recording it at all times. If they try to do it, they'd be infamous. Hunted down. Do we need to have a talk?
You don't crash the gala. It's the best place.
Alright.
Good day, sir. Is there anything
Shall
I
we?
may assist you with?
Oh, well.
Understood.
Yes.
If anything else, though, just let us know.
Oh, he's got a cowboy hat. It's a nice cowboy hat.
Miss Amelia, can I make you a drink, dear?
I already have.
Sounds good.
How's it going in here, Cannon?
Good evening, sir. May I make you a drink?
Indeed. Get me something light, please.
Oh, light, got it. Does this work? I can't tell. Does this work? I can't grab it. Oh my god, what is happening? Move. I swear I'm good at my job. There we go.
Thank you.
I'm actually gonna pretend to take that from you. It's part of the RP, you know.
Ah, yes.
Put some ice in there, yes. Something light, you said. Well, this is the light mushroom, but it can be of higher quality, as this is the Trident Seltzer.
I see.
That's it.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm doing good. I'll just sit there, sis.
Yeah, just have a little sit down. It's fine. Hey, what? What's here to assist? Do you have any idea where the bathrooms are? I gotta take a wiggle leak.
Just probably so I'm in the corner somewhere.
Excuse me, Mr. Sloan.
Piss in the corner. All right.
Ah.
I like that idea.
Yes.
I can definitely do that.
You said head of security, correct?
Indeed.
No, I'll probably get one when I get back. Should I get a new cup, or should I just?
Do you know
keep
what
this one with
caused
me
the
while I go?
explosion?
I'm afraid we've not yet been able to discern that.
I appreciate it.
Do you have any suspicions?
As of the moment, I do not.
That's unfortunate.
Indeed.
Catch up on a month of work is proven to be difficult day one.
Aye, I can certainly imagine. Sadly, I have not had much time to follow up on those events as of yet.
Been busy yourself.
Come again?
Been busy yourself.
Aye, that I have. Last week has been particularly hectic. I've also been recovering from an injury.
I can see.
There, Damien.
kind of injury, if you don't mind me intruding.
Aye. You would notice that the arm is looking brand spanking new. I had lost a previous cybernetic augment, but I only just got today. Or rather, just got replaced today.
Congratulations on the an update as it is.
Aye. Seems Quixote does good work.
I see. That's good to know.
Indeed. If you don't mind my asking, what brings you back?
Seems that fortune favors the bold in this sense.
Aye.
Talks have gone well up above.
Surely, yes.
As it goes? Seems like my work here is not quite finished in Philly,
Aye.
so
It would seem it never is.
lots more. Idle hands and all that.
Indeed. Best to stay busy.
Well, if it's what I think it is, I wish you the best of luck. Stressful.
But it can be, I'm sure you know.
If I may ask again,
Any
what was it that had brought you off planet?
seems as though few adjustments were needed before I can come back down. A little bit of improvements on a more secretive level.
Ah, yes,
Try to
of
keep
course.
things a little close to the chest and away from prying eyes as it goes.
Indeed. Who
May
might
I
you
ask
be?
what kind of help you're needing?
Apologies,
He's
carry
my
on.
intern. I'm letting him meet. He's getting to meet all the most important people. Thought it'd be a good chance for him to stretch his legs. An intern in Masaru is still family after all.
I see. Well,
May I ask what kind of help you're needing from Masaru?
aye.
Or is it going to be more secretive? Something that shouldn't be discussed here between the two of us for the work after.
Ah, yes. That will be a subject for later.
Understood. I'll be sure of that.
Indeed.
A lot of new faces.
Aye. I imagine that a lot has changed since you've left.
It truly seems that way. A lot to catch up on. But
Aye.
as far as I've heard, it's not been very peaceful.
Indeed. Have you perhaps heard any of the whispers about a sovereign around?
Oh no, I talked to that bitch before I took off from planet.
I see. So you know them.
Genevieve? Yeah, quite well actually. What do you need
Indeed.
to know?
Well, I suppose this would be another conversation that would be better to have after things, but I would certainly like to bring you into the fold.
Certainly. That can be arranged.
I currently have an ongoing arrangement with Miss Inessa that I believe would be in the best interest of Masaru all the way up.
At this point, she no longer has that kind of control over it. You're going to want to continue that arrangement. If it is within our corporation, it's going through me. No
Aye.
offense.
I would much prefer that, to be honest.
Wonderful. That's good to know.
It's always nice to skip a few rungs, if you get my meaning.
Agreed. Very much agreed. Yes. We can go over this after, if you would like. Shall we go this way? It's good speaking to you, Mr. Sloan. We'll be in touch.
Indeed.
Go get some Gepsi. Gepsi works too. I want a Gepsi. Give me a Gepsi.
I think they should have water.
No, Gepsi. Give me Gepsi. Gepsi. Gepsi.
As a note, I believe that the Valkyrie bird over there was eavesdropping. Be careful.
Of course. I'm always careful around that one. Had some not so great past run-ins with them. I know about the stuff they've done. Enough to be wary of them. For sure.
Indeed. I saw the report about the buckshot to the chest.
I sure hope we can see some of the wonderful events they have in store.
Oh yeah, this should be good. That's what I'm excited about. I love a nice life.
Miss Legato, do you have any issues with salt? Oh, yes I do, I am over variety, not going to specify. But, too much salt is a bit, yeah. Okay. Well, I will remember to hold that.
I think I saw one of your friends fall from the sky the other day. It was quite something. Kind of unimportant force.
Hello there, Mr. Mulroon. Rin. It's certainly interesting seeing you two up here.
Oh, yeah. Oh. I mean, I'm pretty sure you already knew that I was tired.
Aye, that I have. But, I've not heard of, any such relation of Rin. Is he a +1?
He is my
Attention all role players, sorry to interrupt, but we are currently at prop capacity, so we will be despawning all of the props that are currently at the front at security. If you brought in props at security, whenever you are done with the gala, you can go and respawn them. Thank you.
Well, rip your gun.
As you were saying?
Yes, he is my +1.
Aye. Well, I suppose it is certainly a nice step up. Would you not agree?
It is. I mean, I did live at the base of the tower before this, so...
Aye. If I may ask.
I normally have lunch with other corporate officials and whatnot, so...
Indeed. If I may ask, what is your new role at Masaru?
I work with R&D.
I see. Quite a lot of R&D specialists, it would seem.
I've been working with more of like the clothing and whatnot. That's about it.
I see. And how fares you, Rin?
Having...
Yourself?
Well, a lot better.
Excuse me. Could I tempt you with some on a turkey fillet?
Oh, certainly. It looks divine.
Do you wish for some?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Of course.
Go ahead and grab the other one.
Okay. Enjoy.
Yes. The drink did not spill. The drink did not spill.
Very, dexterous.
I know.
Indeed. What were we saying?
What was I saying? Yeah, I completely forgot.
Aye. Well, how are things up here, Rin? What do you think?
It's different.
Aye. Any other thoughts?
Scarier a bit.
I see. And how about you, Maroon? What have your thoughts been since you've, been elevated?
My thought, I mean, beside the whole entire shapeshifter stuff.
Aye, certainly.
It's been a bit nicer.
I see.
I know that there has been some events that have happened that I've helped others here get to Avalon. Mr. Cross being one.
Aye.
I also had heard about what had happened over at Nirvana a while back. So I'm guessing that a new arm?
Aye. I in fact just got it on this morning.
It looks pretty. It looks really shiny.
Indeed. Quixote does good work.
Oh yes. It also seems like it was rather fast as well, though.
Aye. It was a remarkably well job.
Oh, that's it. And I am sorry on the Anessa's, or my behalf of Anessa's behalf, for what had happened.
Indeed, it was unfortunate.
Yes. Sometimes, I would say safety procedures sometimes fail.
A gunshot rings out, originating from the kitchen.
Oh boy.
Damn it. Who the hell let a gun in here?
Well, that's concerning. Well, thank you for your time.
Yeah, I believe so. Oh, yes.
I hope you enjoy the rest of the event.
You too.
Doing live filming in the studio next
Yeah, with rats and stuff, that's why you hear like the rat noises too. Get used to it, you know?
Well.
Make sure that our people are keeping that under wraps with the over in the other studio.
Another gunshot rings out from the kitchen.
From what I heard, there's a rat back there.
And that's the response. Well, I'm sure it won't hurt to check in anyway.
This is what I
I certainly hope that that's being tended to.
It is, as you can hear.
Wonderful.
Well, speaks to the state of things right now, I suppose.
I was gonna say, I suppose your suspicion of the food was correct. It might not be such a great idea to eat it.
That's what I'm saying.
Huh.
I am going to take advantage of the free food.
Well, yeah, no, it's understandable.
Fair.
If I die, I die.
Fair.
Enjoying yourself, Agent Sloan?
Aye. Things seem to be going mostly well so far. And yourself?
Things are getting better. Had a good laugh. Had some good food. I can't complain.
Very good.
Oh, that's good. I've gotten over the rat thing. I'm gonna drink this coffee.
I would feel anyway.
So where have you been, Augustine? That's a question I've been meaning to ask.
That's above your pay grade.
A good answer.
But can I at least know what brought you scurrying back?
Scurrying? Oh. I'd love to have stayed up there far longer. There was a lot more things I could have done up there, but certainly cleaning up your fucking mess was part one.
I don't know what mess you're talking about. We've been... Probably not here.
Then how about we keep business questions to the office?
I was just wondering where you... I didn't know your life was entirely business.
Oh, that's all it is.
So it is.
Well, I must say that as head of HR, that is remarkably rude of you to say.
I don't understand what you mean.
No matter.
Baton back on the line. That's your boss, isn't it?
Alright, I'm having a hard time hearing anybody right now.
Might want to lay off the cough.
That's not an issue.
Keep
I
saying
mean,
that.
with how much you drink, I do have concerns over your health, but
Agreed.
I mean, I've been fine so
it's
far.
better to convince people who are set in their ways.
Aye. Though the offer would be there that, if you wished, we can certainly help with any kinds of, matters in that regard. Avalon has many procedures to help with,
Wait, procedures? For liking coffee?
well, perhaps liking something too much. If you get my meaning.
It's not an addiction.
You keep saying this.
It's not, though.
How much coffee do you drink in a day, Mr. Cross?
How many have you had today?
This is my, I believe my third one.
Mm-hmm. And yesterday?
About 6 or 7, if I remember correctly.
And the day before
Goodness.
About the same. It's a schedule I keep.
So, regarding a possibly checkup for our head of HR.
I do not consent to any form of medical treatment regarding coffee.
Very well.
How about something else? Like addictions.
It's not an addiction.
I didn't say that.
To be fair, coffee addiction is scientifically proven to be the least harmful of addictions. In fact, the benefits of coffee
Still
have been
harmful.
told to be outweigh the cons, as it were.
Do you mind if I ask?
Well, it's better than what it was before this.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Where do you work?
work at Travers. Sorry, I've been so rude. Dr. Fortuna Valentine. Nice to meet you. Augustine,
Dr.
was it?
Valentine? Mr. Augustine, that's correct. Head of Research and Development.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mr. Augustine.
Good to meet you as well.
May I ask, Mr. Augustine, why the armor?
Oh, I heard that shit was hitting the fan in a non-stop shit spray. Thought the best way to keep
No.
That is fair.
To keep clean of this constant bombardment of danger in the upper city, something that has not been contained. Stay as protected as possible.
Fair enough.
Here, I thought you came searching for your heart.
Would you like me to write a report on your current behavior? I feel like that has something to do with the coffee consumption.
I thought it was funny. It's a party. What do you mean?
Don't see many people laughing. You know what? I will make that report.
I got that reference. I liked it. I give it a 7 out of 10.
Thank you.
We do have a second meeting after this, after all.
Alright.
Alright, leave you all to it.
Indeed.
Darling, are you alright? I think I had too much to drink. I'm just resting my head. Someone's grabbing me water.
Sorry, thought I heard someone.
At least I think they were. I'm not sure if.
Oh no, you're threatening me now?
From what my identifier's telling me, the white suited man. Let me get you a new can, dear. I think you might have misunderstood. But that's okay.
Oh, I love that song.
It's quite obvious. My summertime. I'm gaining a headache. I want to turn this off.
Hell yeah.
I have to use that common identifier to get the specific people I'm looking for.
No, it should be fine.
Gives me colors. Enjoying the conversation.
Yeah, they're doing a pretty good job, I'd say.
We always had time.
If you need help with it in the future,
Full armor.
He seems to be doing pretty good. Oh, we have fun. I love that.
A lot of comfort. No worries of
How about you
anything that's happening.
But nothing interesting in the security patrol.
I mean, if anything would happen.
Oh, you should have seen it. There was a bunch of like rats and cockroaches and bugs, you know.
Was that the source of the gunshots earlier?
Oh no, that was the premiere of Julius Catch. It's really loud. There's a theater like nearby, so.
Right.
It's very loud. You wanna know? Okay, I'll let you in on a secret. They made it really loud, so people would get concerned and be like, "What's that?" And then people would have to explain it to Gabriel's Catch because they want people to watch Gabriel's Catch.
Right. I'll take your word for it.
I just want to see places, so I don't mind going out and seeing the rower Undercity, or
You mind if I ask
whatever they're called now?
where the rest of
But in any event, how have you both been faring?
Oh, we've been doing great. Oh, you should have been down on the road yesterday. There's a bunch of like bugs and stuff going around. I gotta shoot a fucking gun. It was great.
I heard the report.
Yeah, I think think that one over there had a really fancy like assault rifle and stuff, and I went to town on the bugs. It was great. I loved it. I don't think I like hit any of it, but you know. Oh yeah, I got because of all the bugs and stuff and the rats going out. I decided I was gonna get like guns and stuff for them. So I have a cool sword. I got a cool Semetsu sword and one of those like little pistols.
Huh. I had not thought you want to carry a weapon.
Well, you know, I didn't really want to carry weapons because I was like, well, I'm not gonna shoot people, so it's kind of stupid. But you know, there's bugs and animals and stuff like all over the place. So I'm like, I kind of need to defend myself and like stuff. That's why I got a sword. You know, swords are pretty good.
Indeed.
I'm also trained on a sword too.
Well, it's nice to know that you'll be more protected from now on.
Exactly. I mean, I was already pretty protected before with, you know, the shadow security and stuff.
Indeed.
What about you? I see. Oh, they took it away from me. That's why. I was gonna say, where's your gun at? But you still doing Valkyrie guns?
Indeed.
Yeah, I understand.
You don't want to do Shimetsu? You're pretty fancy.
Well, of course, for contracts there will be a bit of both, but for myself I prefer the old reliable.
I don't know. The old reliable seems to be kind of unreliable still. No.
Perhaps.
What if you get one of the swords, you know? Swords are always fun.
I agree. But, I don't always need one.
Oh, I see. You know, good old pun. You know, you and him over there, you're both security people, and you both got right arms that are like metal and stuff. I think you guys would get along great.
Indeed.
Oh, and both of you, well, I mean, you don't really have another eye, but he's also got, like, I think his eye is weird, so I feel like a weird color eye.
I did notice that.
Were you in any wars?
Not a war per se, but I've been in the field.
Oh, what field? What field of operation?
I was a field agent before my current position.
Oh, that kind of field. Okay, secret stuff. Did you win? Well, I guess you lost at some point because, you know, arm and eye.
Aye. But before that, I have a long list of wins.
You might have lost a battle, but you won the war.
Indeed. Avalon does come out on top.
Oh, it's so cute seeing them.
Indeed.
You know, the fucking... Where'd you one? That one? Oh, the green one. What do you mean? What's up with that? Oh yeah, they've been around. They were on a tour, last Star City. Like, last week.
Indeed.
I don't think so. Hello, hi.
My boss has told me not to drink tonight.
Yeah, I haven't heard you in a while, actually. I don't think so. One second. Okay.
Very well, unfortunate.
I guess it was bound to happen to somebody.
If you wish, madam.
I don't believe I caught your name.
He shows us his broken tablet, showing he cannot communicate anymore.
I see. Unfortunate. But it has been a pleasure meeting you. Enjoy the event.
Well, of course, yeah.
I wish. I really got that. I really got a fun time with that one.
Center has help.
Look at my tie. It'd be quite a climb.
Do we need to talk?
I missed whatever just happened. I missed part of the conversation.
Alright, let's get it on.
Comedy.
Take care, Conrad.
Hey, you know, if we get some sushi, we could have one of those, you know, you ever seen one of them where you eat sushi off abroad?
Man, you must watch some weird stuff.
No, it's like a big
Also,
thing where you go to a sushi joint and what?
That's rude. That's mean.
Not you.
I don't believe this is the place for that.
Not speaking to you. Well, usually it's where the money flows. That's where it's happening. It's a high class thing. It's not lewd. She's covered with banana leaves.
It sounds like something that would happen on the
Shimatsu
Dirty
Space
Diamond.
is a weird place.
Oh, by the way, I learned another drink for the Dirty Diamond. You know the blue one? It's called Blue Balls.
Oh my.
What
I
I
don't need a
said is
drink for
weird,
that.
right? Okay.
I'll just do that for
No, that's
free.
fine.
That was an interesting thing to hear from
How
across
about-
the room.
Right?
I'm equally perturbed by both statements. How about that? Are you happy?
That's nice and fair. I like that. Yeah, I do.
I feel like
It's a good thing we're all off the clock. Otherwise, you'd be having fucking a mountain of paperwork, huh?
Oh my god.
Yeah. That. Yeah. I, need, I might need something stronger.
Dr. Augustine was back in town.
You got anything
Cool.
special in that cup?
Really awesome.
I did.
Scotch.
He definitely has a new interesting.
Oh, sweet.
Terrence.
Pours it all into the coffee.
20th century.
Armor.
Yeah, there you go, bud.
We said why, but I know.
Get that in your pencil.
I mean, to protect himself against.
It's
the
good scotch, too.
show
Like, I
he
mean.
saw, I guess.
Ooh.
I don't, something like that.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Paranoid. Too much.
This is good, though.
Paranoia is his best friend.
Hell yeah. To be honest, if it don't got a little bit of whiskey in it, it ain't coffee. You know?
What do they call that? Dwarven coffee? Something like that?
I think so. Yeah, dwarven coffee. The
call it better
technical
coffee.
word
I think
for it
it's.
is. I've always known it's a little bit crude, but you know, I don't care. It's called the Duragar's Grundle, but you know, that's just what we used to call it.
I was gonna say it's like
Flowery words.
Leprechaun's coffee.
Yeah, well, they don't like being called leprechauns. Gotta be careful with that. They got this whole fucking union thing going now.
That's understandable.
I feel like as an HR representative, you would know that.
Well, it's mostly off.
Apparently, I don't know a lot of things as an HR representative, but you know, we're here, so.
I think so.
Yeah, Fritz.
Of
course.
You haven't had any symptoms after, you know, interacting with that robot, like, you know, down the Undercity? Like, none whatsoever?
The robot?
No, like...
Any
yeah,
symptoms?
the robot, like... like, no fatigue, fever, vomiting, bleeding, burns.
Not that I'm aware of.
Good.
And what about would this be?
Which robot? Yeah, which
the one
Attention
up
all
with the
role
shark.
players, if you're in the gala hall, you will now see the shutters
one.
on the big window
No, I
begin
took
to
that
close.
thing apart. It was
And an
I mean,
announcement
I hosed it down
will
real
go over
good,
the intercom.
so that's probably why.
Attention all patrons, we are currently closing the shutters to prepare for the performances. Thank you.
Closing the shutters. Wait
Oh.
a minute.
Like darkening the room,
Oh,
making it
so
all
we can
theatrical.
sort of see the lights and whatnot.
About to do the,
So, okay, no.
Yes. For the lighting
performances.
atmosphere.
Oh, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Performances.
I got a little bit
I wonder
worried
if they're
there.
gonna premiere Gebwood's
Hmm.
Light.
Curious
That'd be funny.
myself.
I thought I was about to hear the rains of Castamere.
Oh God, don't.
No, this is the pink banquet, alright? There's no red in here.
That doesn't make me feel better.
Good. Yeah, that just means there's half as many crossbows.
I believe that means the show is about to start.
Oh,
I don't even think there's
I
any
think the
trident
stage is
security.
over that way.
I totally won up them.
Look at him.
Yeah, but thank you very much.
You need to come with us.
What's this about?
We've been ordered by the Galactic Board to take someone of her description with us.
Did I have too much to drink? I'm sorry.
You don't know.
I don't know. It's a Lisa. You could try and
Hey.
Dear boy, who is that?
Oh, that's our chef.
So I'm gonna ask you to back away, Lisa.
That's...
Sir, please back away. Push you a little aggressive.
Indeed.
Calm down.
What does he
Bud.
eat?
Whoa.
Trucks?
Nah,
He'd
he
probably
ate that
tell
whole
you.
freaking leg of lamb. I saw it. It was crazy. You gonna let this happen?
I'm afraid I don't have too much sway on the matter.
Am I missing something important?
I don't know. It's a good friend of mine.
You can check with the.
Is that your owner? Oh my god. Control of the situation, Miss Garlic?
Owner?
Oh my.
What do you mean owner?
Spooky.
Get back away, please. Please back away. This is a mistake here.
That's my plus one. I don't believe it. I have a little bit of worry, especially when
You don't believe it?
you know.
Looks like. Alright, come with us, man. My ID says so. My ID says so. There, you can see it right there on my ID. We'll look that over in the database. Are you by chance the one you brought around as a plus one?
Yes, me and Conrad both vouched for her.
Are you her owner?
No, I thought she was a fully capable and slug adult.
Alright, that should be all we need. Alright, come on. Oh, hey, hold on. That's enough. Okay.
Let's go.
Okay. I can't see you properly.
Well,
Okay.
I don't like the sound of any of that.
Yeah, whatever that was. How's it going over here?
I hope it's not what I think it is, but it probably is.
Do you know what happened?
I was awfully suspicious. Seems even Woe didn't have control of that situation.
indeed.
Orders from the top, it seems.
Perhaps. Something to follow up on.
Hmm.
I think I need another drink. By all means. Excuse me, sir. Can I have another?
Also,
May I get you anything, dear?
It seems like a sentient being.
So maybe
Second case of a sentient
the
being
guest
being owned.
would like to get closer to the stage.
I thought we were beyond that.
Is it time for the performances?
Yeah, there was an announcement.
So it would seem.
I guess things did get a little derailed there for a second, so I could assume it's not
Aye.
surprised if people would forget about that.
Leave it to a bunch of Wodo guards to
Hello,
have
is
a fucking
Nirvana?
scene.
Is anyone here from Nirvana? This is Dr. Daniel Mason.
I believe they want to be called.
One moment.
now.
Sure enough.
Good evening, Dr. Mason. The Count lay at the banquet.
I see. Apologies for my tardiness. I had some things to take care of. I hope you to enjoy the banquet. I think I will be busy with some of the work we have to do. Mainly the sedative for Woto and some of the other projects.
Indeed.
Have fun, you two.
Certainly. Be sure to watch for any undue signs of security risks.
Understood. This is Mason signing off.
Aye. Well. It's nice to know there's someone holding down the fort.
Indeed, and even getting some work done too.
Aye.
A win-win. Does give a lot of peace of mind, though.
Aye.
Parallels Galactic Board, it's already been told.
God, I don't know. Chris had something.
Huh? Who's saying my name?
The drink. The drink, I spilled it.
Oh yeah, premium scotch, bud. I told you, pace yourself with that. If you can't hold it.
Apologies.
It's alright.
Yeah, sorry, it's gone now.
Okay, there's only one glass. I'm on like 5.
I see. Yeah, you look like you hit it pretty hard.
Now, what are you talking about? I'm only halfway there.
You know what? Go for it.
I do not know if you're talking about the legato thing.
Yeah, they're.
I really do not. All they talked about was an owner.
Augustine, I do have a couple of words.
I know that exotic off-planet creatures are sometimes held in corporate hands. I know that slugs used to be one that we had floating around, so it's possible in regards it has something to do with that. I know one. I read an article about one that got flushed away somewhere, but
You know, it's kind of odd how we're all just like around the barrier, like we're terrified of the stage.
True.
we are making our own.
Well, what, you want to be
It is a
you know,
very big room.
Yeah, it might just be a lot of time. I'm gonna head over to the
Look at Nirvana taking the center of the room. Or Avalon, sorry.
Yeah. Well, we
when you
figured
look
no
that
reason
good,
to
it's
stand
hard
around
not
the
to.
edge.
He's got a point.
There's no reason not. There's no reason to stand.
There's a lot of space.
Yeah. Being at the very back's not fun.
Like sheep. Well, I think I'm going to get another drink.
I believe they're lost in thoughts for a bit. They'll probably be back.
Yes. It is okay. I try not to when I can.
My God, you're so sneaky! I didn't know you were back there.
God. I may have taken too much of that stuff from Fritz.
Yeah, it's a very
only
interesting
have one
thing, isn't
glass.
it? Coffee and alcohol.
You know,
I don't
for such
drink
a large
often.
man, you're fairly a
You're like twice my size. Handle your stuff, dude.
Just make sure that.
Alright, I don't need you
Well, he
judging
might
me
be
for how
tall,
much
but he
alcohol
is
I
a
drink.
little bit on the skinnier side, so it kind of evens out, I'd say.
That is true.
I mean, maybe.
Perhaps a medium weight, I would say.
I did.
Depending on
No,
how strong
actually,
that stuff
this is my
lightweight.
second drink. I asked them to mix coffee with the strongest thing they had, alcoholic like. This is my second drink. Okay.
Not
Yeah.
an addiction.
Alright, whatever.
That changes everything.
Fancy.
Not at all.
It's not an addiction.
Come again?
It's not a coffee addiction. Anyways, you keep bringing that up to me. Meanwhile, Inessa has that
I have one
smoke
of those.
pipe out almost constantly. You never bring that up.
Hi.
I've got a coffee addiction. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
What I'm saying. There are worse things to have.
Well, if it's the taste, then surely you drink decaf then, right?
Wanna go look?
Well, no, it helps me focus.
So you need it.
No, I don't need it. It just helps.
Listen, you can lie to all of us, but you really shouldn't lie to yourself.
It's not an addiction.
You haven't just eaten coffee beans, have you? If you can't brew it, you just
if
take
it's
coffee
covered in
beans and eat 'em?
chocolate, sometimes coffee beans covered in chocolate's pretty good, actually.
Yeah, you ever had a nice espresso beans
Is that a
covered
thing?
in chocolate? That shit, yeah, it's
No,
really good.
I didn't know that was a thing. I'm kind of curious about that.
Yeah.
Huh.
I've never thought to eat
I used to take them camping. No, I used to take them camping. You take coffee beans.
The thing is,
dip 'em
they
in
smell so
coffee,
good when you
chocolate,
grind up
and
your
a
own
shake.
at home. They have that really nice smell after you just freshly grind them, or just get it in the bag and you just smell this like aroma of coffee come out of the bag.
It's real good.
I've never eaten one though.
I recommend it. Try it as soon as you can.
What, just
It's
straight
great.
up just eating a coffee bean?
No, covered in chocolate. It's too
Oh,
bitter.
I thought you meant
just
just a straight
up.
coffee bean.
No.
Kind of like an almond then?
Yeah, kinda.
Chocolate covered almond, yeah. Those are good. I like those.
That's what I mean. It's kind of like that. Chocolate covered almond. You know,
I just
it's really a shame. It's almost a goddamn crime that there's no coffee shop up here. There's no cafe up here. Ridiculous.
You'd think there would be, with as many labs
Kev has
as
the
there are
coffee
and people
cubes in those
going through
vending
all their
machines.
stuff and their projects and late nights.
Oh, yeah?
I'm telling you, it's.
I guess we have coffee cubes and that suffices.
Upper city.
Yeah, I always beat that point to like it's a dead horse, but we still have cubes. No steak, no burgers. Just cubes.
I mean, we have good food here. Atlanta seems to have ample stock.
The thing is, if we got it up
Or
here,
Geb,
why can't we
maybe.
just have a restaurant that
Geb
serves
brought-
it all the time? We could all afford it.
We could.
We'd have to find a.
Hello, this is
I think Geb would
Dr.
have to find a
Daniel
venue for
Mason. I have good news and bad news.
Actually, I believe Geb is the venue.
The bad news is that the project with the fungus, unfortunately, does not seem like it can progress so far with science. However, the good news is I have finished the sedative as requested by Woto. Shall I bring it over to Woto now, or shall I wait for later?
Could you repeat that? This is Sloan. Could you repeat that previous transmission?
The project with the fungal spores, unfortunately, does not seem it can progress really well with science. My attempts to halt the growth of the fungal flesh, unfortunately, does not seem to work, as I believe it is more magical based and will need more help with someone more magically inclined.
I see.
However, I have finished the sedative that was requested by Woto. Shall I bring it over soon to show them, or shall I wait for after the gala?
I would assume after, as most of them are currently here.
I see.
Though excellent work nonetheless.
That's what we're going to do today. I might see you over at the gala soon then.
Certainly.
Where is it being held?
It is at Trident. The side door.
I shall see you at Trident.
What do you mean?
The chocolate-covered coffee beans.
Oh yeah, I don't think they have any of those here.
While waiting for the performance, does anyone want some blueberry smoothie or
But I
some...
don't, it's such a weird thing. I don't imagine Atlantis carrying.
That sounds delightful.
You as well, sir?
Very nice.
I'll take one as well. Thank you.
Right.
But, you wish
I think
for
I know
some
need to go get
blueberry
a
mochi?
drink. I am quite thirsty.
No, I'm good. I do have a question.
I do as
Do you
well.
by chance have chocolate-covered coffee beans?
Drinks that you want?
No, I think I'm good. I
I'll
just
see what you
finished this
can.
one, so I'm gonna
You wish to
sit
have
back for a
a-
little bit. If I have too much, I'm gonna get a little bit of a rumbly and a tumbly, you know what I mean?
I can guide you to where the performer setup is. I will check for any other performers so that I can guide you there. You start doing whatever you need to do to prepare, and then we'll have the announcer go up and call you out when ready. So go ahead and follow me.
I had one thing. What would you recommend? Bring me out somewhere. I'm actually kind of hungry.
The dumplings. Those dumplings. Oh.
I had a dumpling actually. I had a dumpling.
Right? I had a whole plate of the fucking things, plus what's
They're
on the
pretty good.
buffet
I
table.
want some
Yeah,
variety
so.
from something else. I mean, give me the best of the best, right?
Does anyone wish for a blueberry mochi or some ice cream?
There you go.
Hello? So, what exactly in Trident would it be at?
No, thank you, bud.
I'm assuming this, the gala-looking area.
Hi. This is the side door.
Alright. I see.
Any idea what that was about?
Where the performers are, because people are getting dressed.
I'm afraid not.
I have one in the back. I'm not sure.
I'll need to inquire later.
Because everyone's gathered around, so.
Pretty sure there were some Masora performers.
Okay, I
Because they're one of my premium assets.
No
You
one
understand?
stepped up.
Really?
I see.
I heard there were Masora performers. They're not.
What is their skill set exactly?
Little of this, little of that. Know how to use a gun.
I see.
That's the most important one, at least for me.
So my
I see.
They know their way around a toolbox.
Right.
So you know, anytime that arm starts giving you trouble, it could certainly help.
Certainly.
Sure.
I will most definitely inquire about things later.
Alright. Well, let's hope they don't rough her up too badly.
Aye. Hello, Mr. Carabas.
Greetings.
I trust everything has been going well on this side.
Swimmingly. No one's dared try to do anything yet.
Excellent. There is actually a matter that I would like to discuss with the two of you after things have concluded here.
Sure, we can do that.
Very well.
Has Dr.
I have a
Mason...
quick question for you, if you don't mind.
Has Dr. Mason been able to find it to the gala?
They were at the front, but they had to go run an errand. They'll be back shortly.
I see.
I was wondering, is it possible to slightly suppress the sound of a Shumatsu pistol? They're quite loud sometimes. Not totally silence, but just like
Louder than
lessen it.
than Valkyries, that's for sure. But I'm sure if we have an attachment, we can see what we can do.
That'd be lovely. It does tend to hurt my ears a bit. Thank you.
I see.
Security update.
Everything is running fine.
Hello, Dr. Mason.
Good to see you. Hello. Conrad and... Get the other one. Craven. seems Grave doesn't like to take off that armor.
It would seem.
Looks nice.
There's quite an assortment around, and the entertainment will be beginning shortly.
I see.
Is there anything we could tend to there? Drinks, food that we require?
I think I'll be fine for now. For drinks, I'd rather go for some non-alcoholics. Doesn't really agree with my stomach, to be honest.
I'll find something non-alcoholic for it then.
Nice. Thank you. I shall be around for now, Mr. Sloan.
Indeed. Enjoy the event.
Indeed. You too.
Goodness.
Non-alcoholic drink.
Test. Nothing there.
And your name may be, if I may ask? Oh, okay.
Jonas.
Maybe not. I think they're just testing it out.
Jonas.
I don't want to stay much longer involved. I'm tired.
No, there's nothing wrong with a good cold brew.
I don't think I should be anymore.
I think the event started.
I think they're just gathering performers, from what I overheard.
Yeah, I think you should sing. I think you should sing Seahorse.
No.
I feel very happy right now.
I'm plugged in right now. It'll hurt.
Wonderful. Try not to spill
My
either.
whole nervous system will vibrate. No.
You know what?
I'm pretty sure you could put the takeout
I won't
on
spill
your
it.
leg.
I heard we have 2 more performers on the way.
Can I?
Agent Sloan?
Until they are here.
Ah. I hope you've been enjoying the event.
It fits in my pocket.
Mostly.
That's insane.
Right.
Bit of awkwardness, but
Yeah.
Okay,
It's
everyone.
trying times.
We
I
are
suppose.
waiting on
Indeed.
2 more performers, and so feel free to keep mingling and trying the many wondrous foods provided by Geb today. And we will let you know when we are ready for performances.
Hmm.
Alright.
Yeah.
You had me quite excited. I thought you were gonna
Well, this
say
is an empty cup, so I'm just keep that on my pocket.
No, I don't do that. I mean, it looks like it's covered, but...
What did you think of that little display by the Gibbs guards earlier?
It was certainly interesting.
Sloan.
Yes.
I got some chocolate covered coffee beans. Would you like to try one?
No, thank you, though I do appreciate the offer.
Are you sure they're really good?
Yes.
Alright. Would you like to try a chocolate covered coffee bean? I know you showed
Maybe not
interest
one of
before.
Sure. Wow, it's not bad. It gives you a slight boost of energy, and it's quite sweet on the inside.
Yeah,
Very interesting.
It's actually very sweet and bitter. Best flavor combination, I'd say. Yeah, apparently the guard
quite the
or
treat.
the chef made it special, so I feel. Where's my
That
heart?
chef is something else.
Well, where's my cup? There
I
it is.
wouldn't mind that chef catering my meals every day. They were one hell of a cook.
Ah.
Perhaps.
Yes, probably just for their cooking
Oh, I
skills.
saw him while he was handing the books across.
Indeed.
I was asking Alice.
Quite a large man too, I have to say.
Saw the chef.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, I saw. He looks like he eats trucks with a fork.
Yeah, he was I was over there talking to Miss Skylark, and I could just see him towering over that barricade right there.
And every time I meet him,
Indeed.
still the same exact reaction.
The veritable
Man so
mountain.
large can...
Right?
Do you want to try
Oh,
one of
actually,
these?
yes.
An actual
soldier.
mountain.
Yes,
He was a
a
soldier
literal
that was,
mountain of meat.
Very terrifying to go against.
Wow.
Really good. I feel like he could bench press.
That's pretty damn good.
If-
Here, give me
It's really good. Yeah. It's especially good with more savory food. Like,
totally. Okay, sorry, I misunderstood.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go stealth ninja mode. I'm quickly gonna be right back. Hope everything's been going well so far on stream. I will be right back. Alrighty, we are back, and we are going to be hopping right back into things.
Well, see, the trick is you gotta get yourself a nice mid-city apartment. Those places are nuts.
Yeah, I probably should.
You ever seen them?
I've just got so much work. I don't even have time to go down to the mid-city, you know?
That's where the real luxury's at. I mean, this is nice and all, but this is just shopping centers and everything. You want a nice piece of paradise, you get yourself a nice mid-city penthouse with all the amenities to it. That's where it's at.
Yeah. It's just a shame. It
That's
doesn't
what
make
I'm
any
aiming
sense.
for.
You would think that the upper city would be that. It would be the real nice shit, you know?
Well, see, this is where the business happens. You know, this is where the money moves. But it's not really where the money moves, where the luxury's at. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I guess,
All these guys here, they all got. I guarantee you, most of them's all got fucking mid-city apartments, like the penthouses. That's where it's at.
Yeah, probably just another way for them to squeeze more money out of you.
Oh, absolutely.
I guess that's what we gotta do. We gotta play that game.
Yeah, it certainly is.
I'll look into it.
Very good.
And how has the event been treating both of you?
Quite well, aside from the delay of performance. But I
Aye.
mean, just came back here and just more snacks.
Was that everything in the report that you had said earlier?
About the work I'd done before coming here? Yes.
Indeed. No other pressing matters?
What do you mean pressing matters?
I'm simply asking.
Oh, I don't think there's really any more pressing matters aside from our other work, but I believe that's
quite alarming.
And if I'm correct, it does not seem
Seems Augustine, Conrad, and Skylark have gone up there.
Let me see if I can find out what's going on.
Yeah, if you want to.
Certainly wouldn't mind.
Sorry, I missed the end of what you had said.
Oh no, it does not seem there's much pressing matters, and I believe
Aye.
Fury right now does seem safe. I did not see any sort of any invasive activities while I was at the labs.
Excellent. We'll have many matters to attend to once the event has concluded.
Indeed.
The continued delays are concerning.
Indeed.
Indeed.
If I tell you this shit, it's not gonna fly with me. Vanessa wasn't part of this. Love the red hair. Crap. As I said, I'm not having it.
Put it off this long, I'm going to continue to put it off.
Flexible enough?
Even if it is heavily tempting.
I respect your willpower, Vanessa. I don't have such a steel will myself.
That's fine. I don't blame people for going that route, drinking and enjoying themselves. I just am concerned about many things. One being the fact of, I don't know if addiction runs in our family, but so far, one of us does, or one of us did. I don't want to end up being a second to that number and to become a new statistic. Even though it would at least help.
Well, as I had said to Mr. Cross, we do have methods of helping with such things.
Well, so far I have no addictions as of yet. I have been good with that. But we'll see. If it comes to the point where I need it, I will seek you out.
Even the pipe.
Hey, Yuri.
Yeah.
Are these recreational drugs?
Aye, stop the hangover.
Ah, I see.
Very good, yes.
I was wondering what it was from afar. I thought it was a pill bottle, and I was like, oh, what the?
No, but when you have too much of these, you have one of those.
Okay.
I see.
I was just curious.
Concerning. I don't.
It does sound like something's going on with the stage. I think.
Agent Sloan. What was that,
Oh, it's strong.
fellow's name? What was that fellow's name over there? I didn't quite catch it. I've seen him before and I feel bad.
Dr. Mason.
I'm remembering. You're... Mason, yes, that's what it was.
Aye.
I apologize. I'm terrible with names. And I'm...
Indeed. Yes, Anessa. You would happen to know what's happening over there, would you?
No. That's what I'm curious about. All I know is one of my hires is now, or was, called up, and I'm not sure why.
Which one was
And I don't like it.
It would seem that Mr. Cross is also over there.
That's why I'm concerned.
I hope he's not getting chewed out.
Aye.
I feel like those jokes you made earlier, I felt like they were harmless. Good fun, yeah.
Perhaps. Though I do hope that you can keep both of us updated once you know.
Yes. Yes.
We may need to be leaving now.
Understood.
Or at least, you're gonna need to pull your ass up to your new employees that you hired. Or you pushed for hiring. Seems like one of them is trying to attempt a terrorist attack.
Excuse you? What?
You want to try? You go yell at them. They're not fucking listening. Go back. Testing magic.
Okay.
At the gala.
All right. I'll have a word.
Well, it's been a pleasure meeting you, Mr. Augustine.
Currently lagging out.
Oh dear.
What an interesting
Aye.
day this has been. What an interesting party.
That was Augustine?
Very
with
much.
all that armor?
Aye. He's taking preventative measures.
I see. I'm curious what they mean by using magic at the gala.
I'm not sure, but I'm certain that we will find out eventually.
You know, for all that steel he's covered himself in, he still seems vulnerable to a good joke. Kinda sad, really.
Perhaps.
Going on to the stage. Can we come around?
Say what?
I'm sorry. Yeah. Oh, yes, please. Thank you very much. As I was saying, I wonder what's going on over by the stage. The entertainment's supposed to have come by now, but things seem a little behind.
I wonder that myself.
Indeed.
From what I've heard, they should have been here a while ago, but... strange.
Hey, how's everything going? Everything going good?
Fairly well,
Strange, but
though I would like to
not so
inquire as to why the delays have been so frequent.
Oh, that would probably be something you'd have to go to Trident to, unfortunately. I don't really know myself.
Hell of a party.
I see.
What is it?
Would there be a reason as to why the delays have been so often.
The delays of the performers.
Aye.
We're waiting for the third one to arrive.
I see. Very well.
Why don't you have the other one start before you arrive?
I imagine it must be quite impressive, even more so than
Although we might as well just start off with the first one.
That's what I was thinking, but I didn't know if they're all together or something.
I bet you drink stuff by the kegs, huh?
I would also remind everyone that there's also a banquet too, you know, kind of showing off all the foods and stuff. So
I'd like to see that one.
Indeed.
You know, make sure you try out the food. That's kind of the point of it.
Oh, I have. Very good.
A keg stand.
Aye.
It's all very lovely indeed.
The gala's more of
Compliments to the chef.
finale of the banquet.
Exactly. You know, it's kind of like a bonus. You know, the performances and stuff.
Certainly.
I see.
I'm gonna have to inquire about where you guys get your fish. It's very good.
So, Miss Skylark,
Yeah.
do you happen to have a plan to get Anna to drink? That would quite liven things up. Yeah, it was quite interesting.
No,
last
they can't
time.
drink. It's fine.
Good bro.
We'll get drunk after once business is done. You know. I kind of got in
As long
trouble
as
by
he at some point.
little Connor had,
Because,
unfortunately.
I mean, they were a pretty good life of the party when that happens.
No, they're kind of also organizing everything too.
I apologize for
they're
that.
really busy.
Good point.
Outburst.
That wouldn't be bad, actually.
If there's going to be a danger on the internal side of
See it tonight at some
Saru,
point.
I'll be forwarding that information on Sloan. That's something that's not going to be standard.
Indeed.
It's not going to be something that we're fine.
I see.
I appreciate the vigilance.
For something like that to happen at an event with all corporate heads gathered,
Especially the gala.
not under my fucking watch.
Certainly.
It should probably be under your watch, you know. You know, if you have to take it on your own hands. I know you just came back, but you know. Might have to
Literally
rein in some
landed, what, an hour ago? Shit. Sounds about
Well, it's a good thing you did, you know.
You know what they say, no rest for the wicked, so. I admire your work ethic, Mr. Augustine.
Oh no, it's not quite. When I let you know there's gonna be an issue, it'll be in an obituary.
I see.
Though I would certainly hope that the report would be more timely.
With that said,
This is non-alcoholic, by the way.
I'm not much of a drinking alcohol myself.
It never
Aye.
appears in my stomach.
I respect that. I've been drinking the light wines myself. No reason to get sloshed, but it is nice to enjoy a nice, fine, vintage wine every now and then. Don't get the chance very often.
Indeed.
I don't know, with everything
Suppose
happening, I think there's every reason to get
last time I
sloshed,
tried it,
but that's me, personally.
last time I had it.
Some days you just have those days
This is
where
it.
you'd rather just forget what happened.
Aye. Though in my experience,
Days after the explosion, it helped with the burning pain, where it felt like my skin was burning off every second of the day.
indeed. Though I have found in my experience it never pays off to be out of control.
True. Though, usually whenever I drink, I don't tend to get out of control. It's more of a, I'll drink and then I'll just fall asleep.
I see.
It's more of a sleep aid.
Boring.
I prefer just drinking teas instead. But that's just my experience, at least.
Indeed.
Yeah, not so bad getting a little out of control every now and again, Nation Sloan. You should try it sometime. Best to have someone you trust with you to keep an eye on.
To be honest, I have tried it and I lost an arm.
Oh, have your
yeah.
horns grown again?
I apologize.
No, they're
I
fine.
think they have another bend. Oh.
Well, I mean, it would have been.
Okay.
Do you mean from like yesterday or like the day before or like a while back? Because they've kind of been like that for a while.
I think it was the Undercity we were at the time.
You don't really see them from the front, but the side. You can see them. They're really pretty and stuff.
They're quite long.
Very fancy.
Indeed.
I suppose, I'm curious, Miss Skylar, what, I assumed you to be an elf or something. What are you? What's with the horns and the...
Oh, I'm a hybrid. That's from the list of that, so...
I see.
Yeah, probably just some kind of like human with some weird, things happen. Put some stuff in the DNA or something. I don't really know. I don't really ask about it.
I think there's some scattered around.
Genetic tweaking at birth. I hear that's very in chick right
Well,
now.
before birth, actually. I think it was like an embryonic stage kind of thing, I don't know.
I
That's
understand.
Beyond
something Avalon would
human, some
know.
people call it, I say.
Perhaps.
A little bit of a lesser degree, but I can relate. This was a little bit of a craze about a decade or two ago. A little more? Probably a little more.
Indeed.
This whole
Oh, mine are all natural.
Okay, performers are ready, so we're gonna go ahead and start getting that all set up. If you guys want to make your way up to the front, I'm gonna make sure we don't have any other stragglers.
Very well.
Alright.
Miss Skylark.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't suppose I could perhaps.
I do want to let you know that the extra food has been delivered.
I don't suppose I could hear a bit of what the ordeal with Miss Legato was.
I'll be honest, I don't know. That was above me. Trust me, I'm very fuming over the situation because those are, my security as far as I'm concerned, and I don't even get told that from higher ups what that was about. So I'll be inquiring about that because as far as I'm concerned, they haven't been doing anything and they were pulled away unjustly by my own security. Regardless of higher up, because I don't like them stepping on my toes like that. Because it doesn't make me look very good.
Indeed.
I wish I could tell you.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I would certainly. I would certainly appreciate an update once you find out more.
Late stage puberty?
Such
Maybe a second puberty, like
Hard to say. Maybe.
like like the species she's hybrided with is like
Maybe next week they'll be twice the height.
Who knows?
I mean,
That's why they're so short.
fairly short. So.
I need supplements. Though I'm not too sure. Never worked with someone like her before.
Oh, I should ask for more
Is
coffee
this thing on? Alright, sounds good.
Would you be interested in some chocolate-covered coffee beans, actually? They're really good.
Everyone, welcome to the Geb Banquet and Gala, hosted by Trident. And today we are going to be having a good assortment of performances. We will have 3 fantastic performers here on the stage today. And while there may have been some hiccups throughout the day, they have all been dealt with, and I hope you all are enjoying your drinks. I see you're all having drinks and good food by Geb. They're all free, refillable, have as much as you need. Of course, don't go too much on the alcohol. So, it is a pleasure as always. I'm Conrad Ludwig, head of operations over at Trident, and
Give me a name, just call him the Valkyrie Horse.
the first act of today's performances is what's known as the Valkyrie Horse. Come up on stage.
Go get him! Hell yeah!
Yay!
Yeah, let's go.
Woo.
Tell some jokes.
Horse, I'm curious now.
Oh, them.
Exactly. Whoa,
Haven't heard them speak all day.
The best of the best. Hell yeah! Go get him.
Oh my god.
This fucking part.
What? Is the mic working?
Is the mic on?
That's such a good
Is that working? Hello?
Wait, can you hear them?
Oh, it definitely is. I'm pretty sure if we go and like tap the microphone, it's definitely working.
Let's not check that.
I think this is what they call silent comedy.
Oh, I get it. He's a mime.
Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, okay.
Doing fine.
You see the horseman up there,
Every
right?
single
Yes, I
joke,
see
you know,
him.
he tells us different between
Yes.
people. It's kind of like up to a reader's interpretation.
I know, right?
I can't believe it's him.
Oh,
It's great. I love it.
that new age interpretive comedy.
It reminds me of an old school from like a couple hundred years, like Seinfeld. He has the expressions.
Ah,
Interesting. What's the deal with shuttle?
Synthetic, yes.
What's the deal?
Yeah, I see it.
Heard their leg.
Yeah, I can see that.
What's the deal with the shellfish?
Those are anatomically correct.
Yeah.
Very accurate. To a horse.
To a horse. Okay, well, I guess.
Oh, I see.
I think I'm starting to get the meaning of this. It's a lot deeper than I originally
It's
thought.
very
Yeah.
interpretive.
Very deep.
It's high class, that's for sure.
Agreed.
It's like a window into his soul.
For sure, this is the weirdest party I've ever been to, and that is saying something.
Are there tomatoes at this event?
There.
Tomatoes?
My eyes have been
Why,
opened.
you want something to throw? I can give you something to throw.
Hey, no throwing.
Fritz, you said you needed a drink as well.
Huh? No, I'm good.
Augustine.
Actually, yeah. Fill me up.
Do
fill
not
me up, big
throw
man.
things at the performers, please.
I thought we were doing jokes here.
Indeed. Is this the best that Valkyrie has to offer?
Hey, I thought it was pretty
Oh, no,
high
it's just
class.
the blooming up act. Jeez.
Interpretive.
Okay, calm down.
To be fair, they're not an entertainment company, so. Oh, please.
That's true.
That is also a fair point.
That is very true, yeah.
Well, at the very least, they're killing it.
Absolutely, their confidence is staggering.
Yep, they're still on that stage,
Indeed.
which says something.
It does. I think the saying was beating a dead horse. Dead horse.
Beating a dead horse. I get it. I like it.
No. This thing is being yours, but I
All
feel
of his
like I'm
bones
the one
are
whose head is ringing.
like compacting on itself.
Did somebody
I think his
fill your
armor,
helmet with peanuts?
his armor is, there's something wrong with
Are
it.
you drowning in peanuts? He's sentient peanuts.
Are you eating
He's turned into sentient peanuts.
radio issue. I should probably get this helmet checked out. I apologize.
Okay.
Alright, now we're on our
Yeah,
last
you're not
one.
supposed to store peanuts in there. Sounds like you got fucking. You ever get a remote control and it sounds like there's a tic tac rattling around in there for some fucking reason? Yeah.
I have to say, this is accurate to some of the
There's a-
media I've seen before. Very.
There's a punchline here somewhere.
Oh, I'm waiting for it. That punchline's coming. I can feel it.
Oh, there you go.
Fantastic.
Hey!
Hey!
I knew you would be the best. That's why I
Thank you.
accepted you.
I am lost in what just happened.
He's so excited for his performance. He put out
It would seem that this is the art I've heard so much about.
all over city.
This is.
I believe it's
This
interpretive
was.
art.
Well then.
Yep.
It's okay. Some people won't get it. It's fine.
It's not for everyone. It's high class.
Alright, well, how about that Valkyrie horse, huh?
To be into
Some good solid comedy. Alright,
Send the best of
and
the
now
best.
next
The butt of the joke.
is Damien's Dirty Diamond Dancers?
What?
Oh, yeah, I didn't know it was
Oh.
kind of fucking pretty.
What?
Huh.
What? What?
Is this gonna be like a.
Is the same?
What?
I thought it was better now.
What's going on?
Anyway, yes. It appears to be this thing.
my debut.
Oh, I think maybe it's.
One day I won't be a butler anymore.
Oh.
Alright,
Oh.
yeah, okay. Oh, there it is. There's the music.
Wow.
This music, Conrad, this music is safe, right?
It should be safe.
From like thousands of years.
Okay.
Thousands of years old.
I hope so. I'm gonna get
Yeah,
real
you can't trust those record companies. They're more ruthless these days.
You can't resist these
I
dance
know.
moves. Let me see a little boogie in all of you. Come on now.
I don't know if I could turn it, but
Shake it, Miss Amelia.
Got some hit movement there.
I don't want to do it anymore. Never mind. Ow, you put the pressure on me. Break my
Oh, come on, it's fun. You gotta join in on the fun. It's one of those interactive.
Oh yes, the one in the hood certainly knows how to have a good time.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Get on down.
All the way down. I'm gonna go up. Be right back.
You know, I gotta hand it to them. They do got some moves.
Oh,
That they do.
Oh, that's a little. I thought this was
Goodness.
a family-friendly event we got here, but getting real excited out there.
No, this is some performance.
Please don't fall off stage. Thank you.
Heat of the moment took me. I couldn't help it.
She's still here in the moment.
Bathroom stall, or my name and number, bathroom stall. You know what I mean. Anyways, okay.
Where's the
Oh.
guitar?
How do I leave?
Butler's got some moves.
Okay.
certainly more lively than the last.
True.
The best for last. And good old Annabella. Gonna sing Old Town Seahor.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Pardon?
I can't wait.
Fantastic. I can make How about that dirty dancing, huh? Got us all in the groove.
Yeah, woo.
Fantastic. And our next performer is Nina, but it's not any normal performance. They're going to be eating a giant 50-kilogram slime.
Wait, what?
What?
Oh, really?
Oh my.
Of course you'd ask if it
It
was
is
alive.
something to behold.
Hmm.
The performer.
I guess the slime would have to.
Gonna be coming up on stage as our final act, the finale. Eating a 50-kilogram slime.
That I've gotta see. Oh, I see.
Technique.
Come up on stage, Nina.
What the fuck?
Once again, the heat of the moment took me.
Hello. As many things that.
Oh.
But you know how I get the ladies by the end of the night.
This is
No.
slime. Slime very toxic. You are about to watch it disappear into my bowels. And I will survive this.
Oh.
There is medical on stage. But that is not needed where I'm going.
I have. What?
Hell yeah, eat it!
Very interesting.
Yes.
Massive.
Prepare yourselves.
Whoa, whoa.
Okay.
It's already happening.
Some of you can do.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Oh. Oh, goodness.
Goodness.
This is almost more erotic than the last day, I'm gonna be honest.
I don't.
That's how I eat Wodo cubes.
Wow.
That's how you eat Wodo cubes.
And that is how you eat the entire 500-pound
What are you doing
slime.
after this?
Eating more slime.
Impressive, for sure. Well, I don't know what to say.
That is my talent. Okay. I think I need to sit down. Where's the bathrooms?
Oh dear. Oh no.
Oh.
No sooner it went in, it wants to come out.
We should probably have someone check on that person.
I hope they make it, because that's going to be one hell of a mess to clean up.
Alright.
Oh yeah, I don't envy anybody involved in that. Oh god.
And now, the end is near of this gala, of course.
Hmm.
So, how about that, Brett, then? Able to eat a 50-kilogram slime.
Yeah, I hope they make it through the night.
Quite fascinating.
Well, they definitely have a talent for it. Well, we hope you all like the food, and we hope you like all the performances. To be honest, they were quite special in their own right. They weren't traditional at any means, besides maybe the dancing, but it was more flashy.
Very
So,
interpretive. Unique.
but the whole meaning of this is that everyone has a little bit of fun, a little bit of a time of peace, huh? So, we hope you all enjoyed, and well, we still have the banquet food all around, and there's still time to talk, and we'll be about to close in about 10-15 minutes. Thank you all for joining.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Yeah. I had fun. Well, not at first, but
yeah,
the performances were fun.
Down the strangest party I've ever been to.
Indeed.
I've said it before, but it keeps topping itself. It just keeps doing it.
We always top every event.
Okay.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Hello.
Is there a way to get an update on that person who ate the slime? Because I'm interested now.
I feel
I feel like it might be a story on tomorrow's newsline.
Oh yeah, just like
Indeed.
in Atlantis news, guard found dead in bathroom.
Avalon does offer therapeutic services should the need arise.
I do dance, but that's it. No singing, no nothing, and I won't do it.
Here, vanilla. So if you throw up, it'll taste the same.
A background dancer.
Yeah, you're gonna want some area to counteract the acid, that's for sure.
It's an ice cream water cube.
That might work. We'll see. That's it.
You're not gonna have a drink.
What the hell was that about?
Aye.
It's always the last 15 minutes.
Do you know where I can get some more of coffee?
Congratulations on the wonderful show. It was great, was it not?
Come again.
Just gonna try to keep some distance from the man who ate the slime.
Aye.
Make sure it doesn't.
A good idea.
Yeah.
It was great.
I think I'm good on food right for now.
Good to hear.
Do you know if it would be possible to get more of those chocolate-covered coffee beans?
Leave a word with Chef Kennan for you. Is there a name?
To tide you over until then, though.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
I will gladly accept this.
And your name for Chef Kennan?
Oh, I said, my name is Mr. Cross.
Mr. Cross.
So what do you think of the performances, Agent Sloan?
Thank you. I'll just be over here.
They were certainly something.
Where are my colleagues?
That I can agree with. Very strange, very strange.
Pardon me. Everyone's here, if anything.
There are many words that come to mind.
Yeah,
I suppose, at the very least, it was interesting.
Aye.
Yeah.
Understood.
Concerning.
I'd say. A little bit.
Here, sir.
Amateur.
You want my,
Coffee beans.
if you want my, theory, I think that, the, entertainment, canceled out. And,
thank you.
This was a little bit of last minute.
I would agree.
I, suppose that there's, worse things to be had. I'm going to take my leave now. I think I've had my fill for today.
Aye.
I'll see you later, Agent Sloan. Stop by if you need anything. I'll be around to meet you at the very least.
Indeed. Have a good day.
Oh, really good. Now you are quite the
Here's
little
mine.
lapis lazuli. I think something with a little blue in it would be perfect for you.
I think you're gonna take my leave soon too. I'll see you next time.
Indeed.
This was a nice little event.
Aye. It was certainly interesting.
How strong is it? Oh, it's very strong. It'll put you out on your head.
Come on, a little bit more, a little bit more. Come on, gotta finish it, gotta finish it. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
See, that's why I've reached for the non-alcoholic stuff.
Indeed.
One of those were my stomach open.
Now the party.
And for you, Emerald Beauty, can I make one for you as well?
Yeah, very much so.
All right. This one here is a little bit of lemonade, and we have lemon and lime garnishing the side. This is rinsed with a mix of sugar and cayenne. It's mostly a lemon base with a little bit of lime juice in there as well.
Chef is like a bit of a rest from the long day.
And mostly fried in vodka, per usual.
That's quite amazing.
Give you a little bit of a kick.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Very nice.
Miss Harper, I'll be taking my leave. Enjoy the
Very well then.
the festivities. I'll see you next
Yes. Have a good night, Dr. Mason.
You too.
Oh my goodness, how much
It does indeed.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
Maybe 5 minutes left.
No, it's completely out. That's good.
What you saw? I'm here.
Did you get
Did
peer
you like
pressured?
that one, dear?
No,
She
I'm
walked
going
up
back to
willingly.
whoever called me back here.
Follow me, hell yeah.
Oh goodness.
Hell yeah.
I'm being
Oh yeah, here you go. Yeah, keep on me. Hell yeah.
I am attached.
Hey, great job on like the security stuff. Good old, you did like a great job. I'm surprised you can see anything, you know.
Our boss.
You know, dear, if you have any other events that you need some people for, do you mind if I give you my card?
Sure, go ahead.
His
Hey
personal
guys,
number
yeah,
is
I'll be
definitely
heading
on
off
it.
for now. See you all next time.
Yeah, thank you.
Of course, dear.
Have a good night, Dr. Mason.
I think my radio just broke then.
Aye.
At least it lasts most of the night. Better than being broken from the get-go, right?
Indeed.
Well, aside from the one hiccup with the random slumber, it's honestly a peaceful venue.
Aye.
Quite enjoyable, actually.
Perhaps.
The 4 hours has seemed to have passed by quite fast.
Indeed.
Didn't realize the night's almost over already. Thank you again, Chef Cannon.
Of course. All the best.
Say, I was talking earlier. I knew back in the day they had those very strong people that would just like pull a train or a cruise ship or something. Do you think if you were hooked up to it, you could pull a capital ship out of dock? The truest of strongmen.
The challenge is certainly appealing. I wouldn't know. I'd have to try it first. All of my strength
I'd
so
love
far
to
has
see
been
it.
concentrated in the kitchen.
If you ever do it, be sure to televise it. I'm sure it'd sell tickets like crazy. It
Indeed.
used to back in the day.
I'll probably ask Trident to do them an event. See how far I can really push myself.
I'm
Alright.
curious.
So, I've been busy in the kitchen all evening.
Well, the show was certainly interesting, but all of the dishes have been delicious.
Maybe tell employees not to serve me. Maybe that's the answer.
I thought they were mine, but they were
Biggest brain, nope, nah, enough. Brain.
The ovens have cooled down. I guess my services for the day
You did
have reached their end.
Indeed.
You've done excellent stuff, Chef Cannon.
Excellent. No, I've done outstanding.
Absolutely outstanding.
Where? There's a reason why we have this here. This should help sober you up. Skylar, you are right.
Just chewing on the.
I have to go spend a little
I'm drunk.
Yeah, he holds out.
I see colors. Yes. Oh, I see colors. Very good.
How many fingers am I holding up?
You have fingers right now.
Ow!
Hi.
Holding up any fingers. Exactly. And she said I had fingers.
Uh-oh.
Help sober you up.
Oh no. Okay, well we need a gym. We need a gym. I have an emergency.
It is revealed.
Oh no.
I blindly placed
For when Godzilla goes to use his atomic breath. We kind of need that right now.
Everyone else would probably see a.
Oh, what does this do to my spinal gear?
Is it electrical based?
They're very powerful
It's
tape.
connected to my nerves, so I am
Oh no.
down.
Yeah. Yep. That seems about right.
Now I'll try to catch.
Oh my.
Whoa.
Miss Skylar, what the hell was
Dizzy all of a
that?
sudden. What happened? I saw like colors and stuff. That was different colors this time.
I don't know. I've never seen
You know, really fuzzy all of a sudden, like lightheaded.
We should maybe get
Feels so good. I'm gonna sit down.
We can take it to the clinic if you wish.
What happened?
If you could so please.
Here, let me just. I'll. Miss Skylark.
He's holding one too, by the
Can I
way.
get a drink?
And I don't think she needs.
I will be falling, quote unquote, in danger.
You've had enough to drink.
Put the line.
Perhaps we could get a guard to carry her over.
Everything alright?
Yep. She apparently touched Amelia's horns and got an electric shock.
They're not electrical, they're just glowy.
Avalon, you wanted to have a chat.
Indeed, though we do have a bit of business to tend to with that, but...
He'll take
She's
care of it.
unconscious.
Aye, certainly.
Of course
She's not going anywhere.
Your, items will be out here. Grab them as you see fit.
Indeed.
Ah, yes, you will be a moment back.
Very well.
That's right here.
make money again.
Keep a security perimeter while we're out.
Sorry, ma'am. Have a good one.
Gonna be sending them over to Avalon.
God, I'm gonna go outside real quick. You like your weapons and tools and everything we confiscated?
Indeed.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Have a good day.
Indeed, you as well.
Momentarily. Of course. What is it you wish to speak upon?
Well, it was a matter that I wished to bring both you and Mr. Ludovic on. But I have heard that you have some concerns.
I believe he's heading to your
Indeed.
clinic here soon, but concerns about what exactly?
Indeed, I believe that you've had some concerns about the synth project that we currently have going with the Sovereign.
Go on.
Indeed, there is a deeper aspect to things that I would like to bring both of your corporations in on. I believe that what I have to say can greatly abate your fears.
You are dealing with a sovereign.
Indeed.
Any games they play, anything they make you do is never safe. There's always
Aye,
alternative
there is
programs.
certainly risk, but as I said, once we get to actually talking, there will be much.
I believe Mr. Ludovic is heading to your clinic now. I have to finish up here, wrap up things, and if we're not able to meet by the night, shoot me an email.
Very well. We'll be expecting you at Avalon if you can.
I'll try my best.
Attention all roleplayers, you have 25 minutes to wrap up RP.
I see that Miss Legato seems to be in good health.
Yeah, tell you what, you want to make it up to me? You really want to be sorry? Make sure she's okay. And you let me know if that looks like she tripped and fell or if something. You know what I mean.
Certainly.
Trip and fall.
I have already spoken with Miss Skylark, though she seems to not know herself.
Yeah, she didn't know what was going on. She tried to stop it actually, so I trust her on that. And right now, I think they're both fucking hammered. So good luck getting any information out of them.
Indeed.
Alright, well, I'm gonna head out of here before I get way too drunk. I think Sanity's got a shipment for me.
Aye. Have a good night.
You too.
Miss Legato?
Evening.
Hey, Cannon, is she over there?
Aye. You should be able to see him.
Excuse me? On the left. Oh. So, how was the food? I made sure to try and go light or non-existent on the salt.
Oh, yeah, the chef. That was
Yes,
wonderful.
Chef
It was
Cat.
such a delight.
Remember what you did?
Did stuff. There was a. As you
After party messes are always fun to clean up.
Indeed.
Whatever is in that syringe will begin to take effect.
Mr. Ludovic, I believe we have a meeting with Avalon that we must attend to.
Indeed. It will be worth your time.
After you.
You know, as a chef, I like visit
employee was screaming bloody murder, so we might want to go back and check on that.
Very well.
Oh, never
Perhaps
mind.
not.
Is she dead?
We need your Kyoto team. She has a cybernetic spine.
Ah.
To make sure they're okay.
You're fine.
This is one of my specialists in mechanics. They work with mechanical organisms as well as synthetics.
I don't know. That's up to the specialist for the cybernetics to decide.
I'm doing
They're health-wise, they're good, but mechanically, which we can't really do much about, is a little not great. I'm guessing the spine, so they're more or less paralyzed at the moment.
If it's fine, then I'm gonna turn them over and it's fine then.
Oh, you're an expert in that. Wonderful.
Yes.
They are.
Oh, perfect.
Once upon a time,
She really can't fight. Just flip her over. Super easy.
Once upon a time.
It's fine.
As you begin to examine her cyber deck is it's pretty badly singed. A lot of the nerve endings are damaged. Yes, I saw the cyber deck itself.
Hello again, Miss Legato.
Hello.
I couldn't help but notice your
How are you doing?
absence from the party. Seems it did not go well.
Between then, I have issues I need to get looked at.
Indeed. Would you perhaps be willing to provide some context?
Maybe not in. Maybe not. It seems a bit unprofessional of me to do that in the current context and setting.
Indeed.
Just guards doing their duty.
I see. Is there any concerns that Avalon should have?
Concerns to my health if I could get it checked. I don't have any burns, but my filaments, I'm worried I might have done something there. I don't...
Indeed, we can certainly tend to any
very
injuries.
well, and I want to make sure I don't have any infections.
Ah,
Nothing to worry about.
Oh, I see people are coming.
After party mess ups.
aye.
On the spot. Titus has operated me on the spot.
Well, now that that matter is tended to, you can certainly go to Miss Harper and tell her that Sloan wants personal care for you.
I believe my right the slab. Oh dear.
Come again.
Should I wait here to get checked on?
Indeed, you should be able to head into Miss Harper.
Okay, thank you.
It would seem things have to wait.
It's probably quite confusing considering that Skylar's laying in a bed and not a table.
Aye.
I probably should have put her on the table.
Your friend, the blind one? She was blind, right?
Yes.
I believe so.
Or is it my-
I believe she's been taken to Shomatsu to get her cybernetics looked at. So,
Yeah, we healed them perfectly as far as biologically goes, but when it comes to cybernetic spines and stuff, that's out of my purview.
Indeed.
I see. I suppose I don't know if they will be available this evening. I guess I should find my own way home.
there is an elevator at Traverse. They'll take you down to the room if you originate, sir.
Of course. Okay.
I was about to offer you a cab escort, but I kind of feel like that'd be in bad taste.
Well, you could stay here with Miss Skylark. I could show them to the way.
Yeah. Yeah, they're fine with that. Go ahead, Cannon.
I just want to get someone to look at my injuries that I've sustained.
Yes, of course. As I recall from the other night, you're quite a remarkable healer, so let me examine these. Sure they're not too bad. Did the other, like, higher up Wodo people do this to you?
For the record, no.
Oh.
For the record.
Get some rest.
Yeah, at some point they were dragged out of the gala by, like, higher up Wodos.
Indeed.
Galactic level. So I was wondering if that's what happened.
And I didn't hear
nearby. For some reason my mic isn't working, so in VR chat,
I
so
rolled for the brutality, and I did it the other way.
if somebody wants to jump into the one that
and I
hangouts
got
instead, so then I can actually talk because
like treated brutally out of 100.
So you are kind of messed up then.
She may not have burns, but the filaments that keep her shape and stuff, I don't know, that's up to the DM though, I'd say.
Alright.
Might need more healing.
Extra boost.
Now, all you gotta do
She might
is
just be a
stuff a
bit
Wodo cube down
fragile.
the face and they'll heal up right. It's the one-up cube.
Well, I mean, technically, you are slug, right? So some medical induction should help with the healing of your already natural healing abilities, I would assume, right?
That's usually
So some
quite
typical-
regenerative.
Yeah, so maybe a little bit of Nirvana health juice will help speed that along.
Okay. I'm guessing you just injected web, and I should brace myself. I'm a bit jumpy with needles.
I can do it from behind if you want, where you ain't gotta look at it. Just look over that way.
Okay, I'll just look over here.
Alrighty. 3, 2, done. I did the old yoink on you. You always go on 2.
Feel that.
Are you feeling any better?
Well, it's kind of local. Yes. Okay. Oh, that worked wonders. Thank you. I'm sure there'll still be a little bit of bruising, but again, my people, we heal pretty fast.
Yeah, from what I saw the other night, you heal remarkably fast. I am quite envious.
Oh.
In many ways than one.
See where that gap guard just vanished to? One moment he was standing by there.
I mean, that
there
one?
they are. I was worried you vanished in thin air.
I had to step out and
Thank
take care of
you
something real quick.
for the
Just
injection.
concerned because I left.
Did I
I was concerned because I noticed you were there. Looked away and looked back.
put on my account payment thing?
Yes.
Me being classed as low income, it's basically gonna be my payment taken out of every single invoice I do.
Yeah, we'll get you set up for the weekly payment thingy. There we go.
Thank you again.
Yeah, no problem. Wait, where'd you even have that? Oh.
Sorry. Oh, you did? Oh, I'm so a bit dizzy. Thank you. I'll be on my way. I'll see
Alrighty,
if
you
I
be
can
careful.
check on my friend. Good luck.
Yeah, probably a good idea. They're probably not doing so hot. Considering your entire spine would short out.
Indeed.
Ugh.
Good to go.
I thought I had it bad. Yeah, you're good to go.
Okay, and I know
Yep,
it wasn't
just
much.
don't
They were
touch their horn.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun trying to explain that later. Alright, let's go.
Yeah, get that looked at.
Indeed.
That's, I don't want to suddenly have them brush up against me and have me go into cardiac arrest.
Aye.
Maybe get like rubber covers or something. Wrap a raincoat around them.
Perhaps.
I don't know. Alright then.
I also may have been suffering concussion.
I am Chef Cannon. Though you may call me Cannon when I'm not being chef.
Oh, Cannon, that's such a lovely name. Thank you so much for your assistance. I should clear the hallways. Oh dear.
Well, we got paid today after all.
Indeed.
I'm sure we'll get a nice bill from Wodo and Geb and Shumatsu.
And Trident.
And a very small trickle payment from the Legato.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, Trident, not really Shumatsu. Yeah, that'd be Trident. That would pay for that bill.
Aye.
So we got 2 short-term big payments and 1 long-term trickle payment.
Aye.
Very good. Well, I don't quite feel like going into Quixote's labs, which I doubt we'd even be allowed in anyway, so I'm probably
Indeed.
gonna call it a night.
There is perhaps a meeting lined up that, if time would allow, for Trident and Shometsu to be brought into bigger matters.
Ah, very well. Though with the recent event, I doubt they'll be having time tonight.
Aye.
I imagine it's all hands on deck in the Shomatsu lab, I would assume.
Indeed.
Ooh, migraine. Good lord.
Aye.
Alrighty, well, I'm gonna call it a night and get this thing off and get it cleaned, I guess.
Indeed.
Alrighty. Well, it was a nice party.
Aye. Could have been worse.
Nice to have a actual chill day every now and then.
Indeed.
Alright then. Well, I'll see you tomorrow or whatever the
Indeed.
next time we're around is.
Have a good night.
Well, really get the passage of time very well. I don't know if it's a day or a week. Sometimes I have no idea.
A passing. Goodness. Probably not going to end up having enough time, but we'll check in. Perhaps there is one more thing that we can try. Working on that footage a bit more. What a day.
Hello.
Hello, hello. Sloan would like to put in a little bit more work on the fake footage.
Okie dokie, let's hopefully it goes a little better this time.
Indeed.
Not much better. It's 12. You're making slow progress.
Nearly there.
I was hoping to give you like a 20 or something. Just like, oh yeah, it's done.
Have to work on it next week.
Yeah, because you rolled 13. You rolled one less than you did last time you rolled.
So is it at like 95%?
Let's put it there. Yeah, you got another 5% to go.
Alrighty, thank you.
Yep.
Blasted thing. That last line just doesn't sound right. Have to table it for now. Well, I suppose that is that. Time to head in for the night. Have to get to that meeting tomorrow. Oof. It's certainly been a day. But hopefully, next week we can get a lot more done. Including bringing Shometsu and Trident into the fold. Another long day. You're getting there. Soon. Very soon.
Need a fucking drink.
Alrighty, so thank you everybody for watching stream. I hope everything went well all throughout. Quite a bit happened, but also, you know, quite not a lot happened at the same time. But next week, everything should be good. So, thank you everybody for watching. Hope you have a good night. And I will see you later. Au revoir. Have a good night.